kind of. All right, we are live. Welcome, everyone, to another live stream tonight. If you're joining us, let us know where you're watching from in the comments. I always like knowing who's watching where. Let's do some quick introductions here. I'm David from Red Wagon Dioramas. John, would you go next?
Hey everyone, I'm John with Layered Creations.
Nick.
Oh, okay. Lord Wizness. Just kidding. Darth Wiz from Darth Wiz YouTube channel.
And Brett.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Brett from the YouTube channel Brett on Fet and on Instagram.
Excellent. Well, tonight is going to be fun. We have not done a stream in a while. I don't know. When was the last stream? It was probably, oh gosh, January or sometime like that. So
yeah,
been looking forward to chat with you guys. We chat offline. Obviously, we chat in our Instagram group chat and stuff, but it's fun to go live every once in a while. And especially when we have a big event like a new Star Wars movie to talk about. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight.
Sometimes we have to descend upon the population and let them know what we feel.
That's right. Now, spoiler warning, we're going to be talking about the Mando Grogu movie, and we've all seen the movie, and we're going to talk about it. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, click away now. Come watch the stream again later after you've watched the movie, if you don't want to be spoiled on anything. So that being said, I watched it last night. Who else? When did you guys see it over this weekend?
I saw it last night also, yeah.
Saw it Friday afternoon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yesterday afternoon.
Still fresh in everyone's brains. Great. Let's say hi to a few folks here too. We got, and it looks like Arthur's joining us. Arthur is getting his camera up and going there.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Let me think up.
I don't know about that.
Well, he gets his video going.
The
So who we got watching? We got Kurt from Jersey Shore. Hi, Kurt. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Kurt.
And then we got Brian, Gen X Brian.
There you go. Gen X. Best.
Yeah. I assume you guys got to see the movie already, Brian, Kurt. I think most Star Wars fans probably ran out and went and got to it this weekend. And those that haven't yet, time's ticking. Nick.
Yeah.
Get to it.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. So, well, Arthur's getting going there. So, what do you guys think? Who has some thoughts? Like, let's get right into it. What did you guys think of the movie? What were some of your favorite parts? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the film. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I think a lot of comments that I saw from online kind of like seeped in, and I was kind of worried and doubting, and I wasn't sure. It's not, it's not like Rogue One, and in terms of like independent stories. But given that I have been watching we have 3 seasons of The Mandalorian at this point, and like all these other things, it was very enjoyable. It felt like a big budget arc, like multi-episode arc of the TV show. there are parts within the movie that I think are really fun nods. The AT-AT attack was a lot of fun. The AT-RT that he basically falls down the mountain with was a lot of fun. The INT, whatever the heck the thing is that the moth guy. Yeah. Like as soon as I saw that, I'm like, that is exactly what I have to model and make and come up with for my Patreon members. And it's a stupid ship, but it made me laugh and giggle when I saw it. It's just things like that. And the thing was like Rada the Hutt. I was I was upset he had such a human voice. But then I was like, okay, I like it. I was okay with it. And I think that helped me like kind of get with him and like empathize with him. Because he's not what I expected Rada being. So
for sure.
And then the whole thing with like Grogu gets his time to like grow and really kind of he grows. Like that's a lot of fun to watch is his little arc. So, they better make another season of this show or a couple extra seasons because there's no way this is what we're going to be finishing off The Mandalorian with. This just did not feel like finishing the series. This felt like here's a new direction we're going in. This is the Clone Wars movie, although way better than that piece of crap animated film. But it is like the Clone Wars movie that started off the Clone Wars TV show. That's my thought on it.
Brett, what'd you think? What were some of your highlights for you?
Yeah, I thought it was a ton of fun. I went into it with very low expectations because I was just hearing. I had a bad feeling leading up to it for whatever reason, and maybe I was letting people influence me from early reviews or whatever. But I went in with low expectations, was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was a ton of fun. Not a perfect movie by any means. I had a few things about it that turned me off a little bit, but overall had a great time. My son had a great time. A lot of laughs, a lot of good nods. Just going back to even the original trilogy, we got to see things we haven't seen before, especially in live action. The Hutt homeworld. That was awesome to see that. I really love that, and be able to see the Amani, the Man-a-Man species. Was amazing. I really liked that part of it, to be able to see that, to take just a background character from Return of the Jedi and be able to explore what his species is more like, and they were pretty terrifying. So that was really cool.
They got enough screen time too. I was afraid it was going to be
a
flash in the pan kind of thing, and
exactly. I was expecting them to just have one quick scene and that was it. So I love that they really expanded on that. That was awesome. I was happy also with the amount of screen time Imbo got. I'm a big Imbo guy. I love bounty hunters. And I've always thought Imbo was a really cool design. And so I was also fearing that he would just be in one scene, but he had a pretty big role. So that was good to see. So yeah, it was great. And it is its own story. It doesn't, I totally agree with John that I don't want to see The Mandalorian and end with that movie because it was kind of just his own. It's like one big quest. It was a quest, but it was just kind of a side quest. It doesn't really tie in with what's going on, like for example with the Ahsoka series and that sort of thing. I would like to see a little more in Mando and get some kind of closure on him and Grogu's story, either through another season or maybe through other films or whatever. But yeah, that was it. It was good. Besides from those things, the other thing I agree with John about the Rada the Hutt's voice. That did kind of turn me off. That he just sounded like a guy that maybe lives next door to me, and I kind of would have preferred him go with some more grovelly Hut type voice. I don't know. Although in the Clone Wars, we've seen all kind of voices with those characters, I guess. But yeah, that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But other than his voice, I did like the character. So,
what was the other Hut in the Clone Wars that had the real kind of feminine voice? Do you remember that one's name?
Zero.
Was
it Zero?
Zero. Yeah, Zero. Yeah. That's right.
It wasn't. It wasn't that. At least it wasn't that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
That
was pretty awesome.
I think it'd be interesting, like, who went to the movies with you? Did you guys go by yourself? Who did you bring with you? Did you have kids? You have older, what kind of generations? Like for myself, I took 3 of my 4 kids, 11, 15, 18. My wife and I went, and then my neighbors down the street and 3 of my collectors. But we had 11 of us. We all went to the.
Oh, that's cool.
Theater.
Nice.
It was great. And so we got lifelong Star Wars fans, and then young kids, and we had a great time. Who did you guys take to the movies with you? Just real quick.
I took my wife and my 6-year-old son, and my 6-year-old son actually walked out the theater going, "I want to watch more Mandalorian."
Oh,
and I never thought he would say that.
I took my 15-year-old son. He's a big Star Wars fan. He's totally down. Especially he started with the Clone Wars, so he's kind of a Clone Wars generation since based on his age.
Great.
So.
That's great to grow up on that.
Yeah, and he loved it. Yeah, he had a great time.
Yeah. Well, it's perfect movie to take your kids. Like it's perfect for father, son, or daughter, or whatever.
I mean, that's literally the crux of the movie is the father-son relationship. Yeah.
Nick,
yeah, really.
What were your thoughts, Nick? Who'd you go with, and what'd you think of the movie?
Well, I went with my dad. And it's a good it's actually good. It's just it's an entertainment one. You can't take it seriously. It's not like the original trilogy or anything like that. I would have taken it in different directions with the character, but like that, it's fine. Like it's fine and you got to remember too, it's been how many years since they started since they've had a movie in the theaters. It's been like 6-7 years. So, it's sort of a soft, with all the stuff that's gone on with Disney, with a lot of the shows. I would have liked a little more realism in it. I guess I'll say some of the negative parts because you guys have already said a lot of the good stuff. I would have preferred Grogu to being a little more grown up, a little more. I think that would have been good. Obviously, the Road to the Hut. I think they should, when they introduced his character, I think it would have been better if he was speaking in Jabba's, or sorry, like, that their race's tongue sort of at first, and then maybe transitioned it later. That would have been probably a better approach, maybe. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but whatever. It was a good movie, and it was awesome to see the Amanda Man in there, and it's just, to me, it's just an entertainment comic book type of film, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the way I sort of see it myself.
Yeah. Arthur, are you there yet? You got audio?
Am I here? Yeah, I am.
I hear you. Good, you're in.
I moved my computer slightly, and it all went to hell.
Tawana
but yeah, if I'm here and you can see me, that's great. I had to use this other camera, so I'm a little washed out. But
that's all right. Did you?
When the camera on my computer? We saw it this morning, actually. We were, because of work schedules. My daughter's working, and she didn't really want to see it, but
how old's your daughter?
She wanted to see it. She wasn't super excited. She's 16, so when she loves Star Wars. She's just not that into the Mandalorian. And stuff, and she was like kind of iffy on it. So, but still, she was like, so we went and saw this morning. So that was fun. We went. It was like an 8:45 showing because my son wanted it to go to see wanted it to be in the 4DX where you have the seats and stuff. He really wanted that, and I was like, all right, But that was the only showing for that. It was early this morning. So, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was about what I expected it to be. I didn't set it to be, it was just what I thought it was going to be, and just a fun experience for what I've heard over the past couple of days. And it was so yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I enjoyed it. I went to Burger King and got my crown.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys got mine on.
It doesn't fit my big noggin. I got my mug. I didn't have time. I was going to get a drink and stuff, but I ran out all of a sudden at 5 o'clock. I was like, oh man.
Did any of you guys pick up popcorn buckets or other souvenirs or anything at the theater?
Man, I looked at them and they had the Grogu hanging off the bucket, and that was like $45.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, I couldn't. I can't justify that. I'm not doing. It looked cool, but like I don't know.
At 9 o'clock in the morning, I wasn't really into popcorn.
Yeah.
No thanks. Can I have some breakfast?
They should give you an omelet at 8:45 in the morning. Yeah, that's what they should do.
We should have ran to McDonald's, before.
Yeah, breakfast tacos.
Kurt's comment here about Nal Hutta being a great choice. What did you guys think of Nal Hutta as the planet and the setting? We did see it in Clone Wars, right? That was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was a couple episodes I feel but it wasn't too much. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. They had the different. Where they were, where their palace was, and then you had the jungle that they ran into, and it was very kind of two different terrains, but all swampy, and just what we thought.
So
I thought it was great.
My kids and I were talking about tonight. First of all, my kids' reaction. They're Star Wars fans because I've raised them. they know it. But my older son is 18. He loved the movie because he thought it was like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. He's like, they had the dragon at the end. You had all the monsters, the creatures, the arena fight with all the Dejeric creatures.
Mm-hmm.
He loved it, and it was great to hear that from him because he doesn't always enjoy big movies and stuff like that, and he just had a great time. But they were talking about Nal Hutta, and he remember when they first walk in the palace at the beginning of the movie, and you see like there's other huts like burrowed into the wall, and, like lounging and sleeping. Do you think the whole thing is like a big cocoon or something? Was that the idea? Like it was like a hive or something?
I thought it. Honestly, I was thinking about that because the whole thing, like there's architectural elements, but then also a lot of it feels like it's just dug out like earthworms. Which
and then when they crashed the ship into it, it was like they punctured a hollow skin of this thing. Like they pushed right through it. So I thought
I honestly
like
I think it's like a termite mound.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Anybody watching the
wild?
Comments, you guys know the lore on their structures, but it was interesting. Like I was. And then my kids were wondering, well, do they spin webs? Do they like produce silk? Do they like? and are the huts going to be like caterpillars where they live for hundreds of years and then they like, have a metamorphosis and they grow wings? So like, hey man, this is cool. I don't know.
maybe they turn into Hutterflies.
Butterflies.
There you go.
That's what we'll call
like
this episode.
Lucasfilm needs to hire your son.
It was a cool, it was a cool place. I liked it. It was actually one thing I really liked was, so they had to figure out a way to make the huts threatening, which like Jabba was never threatening because he was, he would just lay it up on a dais, but like Rada was basically the size of a hippopotamus. And he couldn't really move, but he could get himself to move. And the way they were fighting and wrestling, and like he would use his tail, and he would like literally use his weight to like flatten his opponents. And then you had the sumo wrestling between the huts, the twins and him, which like I was like, this makes sense because like the twins are grotesquely obese. He is super swole and muscular and worked out. He should relatively be able to take them on, even though they're probably 3 times older than him. But it was really cool. Just
the
to
first
see them
time
fight.
he did like a rolling move, he like rolled and attacked. I was like, that was so cool. The fight choreography I thought was cool for an alien we've never seen fight like that.
Yeah, I mean we've never even seen a move.
Yeah. Did you guys wonder, like in that ending scene, and the huts are fighting, what happened to the other huts that we saw in the beginning of the film? Like I was kind of surprised they weren't kind of trying to join in or
They were just sleeping, just napping.
I guess they were just sleeping.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah. Where's everybody else, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
When
when
somebody started banging on the doors, I thought maybe that was going to be like a bunch of Hutts like banging on the door, but it turned out to just be the droids.
Just a pile of worms like coming in. Ugh, gross.
So I was thinking about the pit, with the dragon snake pit. So Jabba grew up there, right? And he knew that the palace had this pit with monsters in it. So when he went to Tatooine, he basically built himself a pit because he wanted to be reminded of home. Was that like nostalgia for him to have a monster underneath him? I think that was kind of cool,
Yeah.
He wanted a monster under his bed.
Yeah.
My wife actually she laughed when the dragon snake just miraculously appeared, because like literally we saw exactly where the dragon snake was going to be, and then the camera was on the Mandalorian, and then he turns around, and then there's like this 300-foot snake like just writhing up behind him. Like, where did you come from?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Well, he was standing on a lot of wood and stuff, and so there's a lot of water underneath that. Supposedly.
Yeah. It was funny. He was suddenly there, like ready to go.
Yeah.
There was a little trap door that they activated to let him into the chamber or something. I don't know. That's what I took it. Like he wasn't there until they let him.
Actually, that's one question I have for all of you guys. What did you guys think of the lighting? Because the theater I watched in, it was like super dark, so a lot of stuff I missed. But
really?
When you guys were actually watching, when you guys were watching the film, like, could you guys see everything, or was it as dark as? Yeah,
no,
I guess it was just the theater.
I don't remember it being dark. No.
Yeah, I thought it was really pretty
on an IMAX, and it was like amazing. I didn't remember like the production lighting being too dark or something. Like nothing really. Like I wasn't sitting there thinking, oh, I wish this was brighter. Maybe something with the theater you were in. Then.
Yeah. Well, it's 100-year-old theater, so we went to the old one.
They're sleeping together at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, Kurt, that was my thought too. They were making more huts.
I thought it was interesting with Rhoda, the hut being like more warrior-esque, how we haven't seen a hut. It goes back to, they didn't do much in Legends with it, but there were stories of how the huts got to power and they conquered pretty much that whole area. And back in the day, they probably would have been more huts like that. Well, they conquered people and they used other people to do their conquering for, but they also were warriors themselves, in some of the stories that I've seen.
That's exactly
it
what
kind of alludes to that, in that, they kind of got relaxed and fat and,
became fat slugs.
Yeah.
I remember that illustration of that. I don't know if it was like a Jedi hut or something, but it was like just a really swole, muscular, worked up hut at some point.
I know there was one book.
I'm sure that's what they had.
I know there was one book that Leia fought a hut with, I forget the circumstances and everything, but
did you see this question here from Brian? Do you guys know what he's talking about? There's a Stormtrooper action figure put out that has a brown shin guard.
That was at Target.
They made an exclusive.
I didn't see any of the. I didn't notice any of the Stormtroopers having any of that armor like that.
Did we really even see troopers that much as far as normal Stormtroopers? There were a few in the scene when he.
There was at the beginning.
The general.
There wasn't any standard. There wasn't any standard. Those were all snow troopers during the beginning.
Yeah, not the beginning, but the later when the warlord when he captures, there were definitely normal Stormtroopers in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the bald guy was there, when he got the bald.
They came out when they were exiting the building in the speeder or whatever. I think there was a couple.
You're talking about when he went back and got.
There you go, Brett.
Janek? Is it Janek?
Yeah.
Right?
Janu.
Yeah. Janu. Yeah, when he went back to that like lake house or whatever, there was a bunch of Stormtroopers there.
Brett, show
I
that
don't
again.
remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember the brown shin, but
when did what pack is that in?
Oh, you're muted.
Are you muted, Brett?
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm talking to myself. Accidentally hit the mute button. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's in the Army Builder 4-pack. Nick, the TVC
this
Army
one?
Builder pack, the Remnant Trooper one.
Yeah,
The Remnant one.
and the
Okay,
the Remnant one. Yeah,
and
one
the
of them
Black
has the
Series
brown
has a
shin
Target
guard.
one.
Yeah, Black Series has that one too. Yep. Target exclusive. Yep.
They actually have two of them. The Walmart one is just like really kind of dirty, but that one, the Target one, is has the brown chocolate leg.
So let's talk about the Empire a little bit. Were you guys? I'll just speak for myself. I was a little bit disappointed there wasn't more Empire stuff. It was kind of like you said, it was multiple episodes. It was like episode one had them going after the Empire, and he had his little skirmish. Like the AT-ATs was awesome, and but he kind of finished his mission like right away, and then the rest of the movie happened. So I was kind of surprised there wasn't more Imperial stuff. And same with the Rebels, like Sigourney Weaver's character, like she didn't really do much. She was just I mean, I guess it is called the Mando and Grogu movie, so it wasn't really about them, but it really sidelined the Empire and the Rebellion. It like kind of started with them, gave them their time on screen, and then it was kind of like they were done with those guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of surprised by that. I guess I didn't,
I kind of thought the same, although on the flip side, I actually thought there was more Zeb than I was expecting. So that was nice. That Zeb kind of tagged along. So that was a trade-off.
A lot more of a role. Zeb had a lot more of a role than I expected. Yeah, I thought he would just be kind of not a cameo, but a little bit more than a cameo. But he actually had, quite a bit of film time, which was nice. Yeah, he actually had two different outfits.
Yeah,
that's two Black Series figures.
TVC
two.
Which even in either scale, I wouldn't know which one. If I could only pick one, I don't know what look. I liked his leather jacket look, but you kind of need the traditional flight suit look too. So I need both.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Honestly, I was a little bit. I felt like it was a little bit of like a Deus Ex Machina with like having the X-wings come in at the very end and like saving everyone, because they explicitly said the Hutts are outside of our jurisdiction. We can't go there. Yeah. And I understand, like, you were trying to have some sort of relationship with the Hutts and use them, but like, I feel like you're opening up literally a hive of worms, a can of worms, by striking on their home planet. At least politically speaking,
they kind of needed a reason. Like they wouldn't have just struck, because they took one of their, even though he was just an independent contractor, they kind of, with them taking him captive, we have a reason now to go in and get him if the higher up Hutts made a big deal.
Well, and also Sigourney Weaver's character mentioned that they found out the Hutts were double crossing them and feeding their information to the Empire. So that was their justification to go in there and put a stop to it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
My assumption was that he was considered somewhat expendable. That's why he was sent in versus like someone with actual like Republic rank or something like that. But like, I'm not mad at her coming in. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, that was fun to have them come in and basically pull the thing they did in the Force Awakens. Yeah, it was just, it kind of came out of there. I was like, well, okay, here we are. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Whenever they went back to, I forget what base that's called, the New Republic base. I kept looking for Carson Teva. I'm like, where's Carson? I want to see Carson. So I was glad to see him at the end. I was like, there he is.
We got to see Paul with his big ass beard sticking out of the helmet.
Light suit.
I got a question for all four of you. What do you think the revenge reference she made to Mando means? Did you guys pick up on that when Sigourney Weaver's character, she said something about revenge
towards the beginning?
Yeah.
It's not about revenge. It's about
justice.
I don't know.
Or bringing them to justice.
Yeah. So what do you think that is?
Yeah. I think because he was being so messy about everything. Like, it's easy to just get your revenge and like kill everyone, but we got to actually use these people to get stuff out of them. That was my take.
Yeah, but what do you think? What do you think the revenge is, though? Because Like, what do you think she's actually?
Because it could easily get out of control.
Well, the revenge.
Do you think he lost? Maybe that's
the Empire glassed Mandalore.
Yeah, good point.
So his people lost their world.
I took it as revenge against the Empire, like not a personal against a person, but like he wants to destroy the Imperials. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it might be something she says to a lot of people, because in my opinion, because even
that's good.
Because it could easily just go in. Yeah, it's about stopping another war. It's not about taking revenge and just killing everybody that was Imperial, because then you would destroy most of the galaxy. As everybody was kind of,
Yeah.
And they're about, in the Republic was it kind of was their undoing, but it's about, okay, we forgive you, and now let's come together and make and start new.
Yeah.
Here's
it's
another.
Kind of, I see it kind of ties to that.
Yeah,
tried to kill Grogu.
That's true. Yeah,
it was personal there.
Yeah, it's a good thing they never brought him back.
Yeah, I kind of thought he might show up or something.
It was about who knows if that was really Gideon that they killed. Maybe that was just a clone that they killed.
Exactly. Yeah, it depends if they got the money to bring him back next semester or next season.
Next season.
Were you guys surprised that we did not see Ahsoka or Luke or anybody else?
Well, I actually saw a post. I saw some that I think it was Favreau or Filoni said they wanted to keep away from them. So pretty much, I think so people can go in who hasn't seen any Disney Plus stuff can go in and watch this and not be like, "Who's that?" What?
That makes sense.
So you didn't have to catch up with that. So you can come in fresh and just see this movie.
It would be really distracting.
Yeah,
it'd be super distracting to have Luke just show up out of nowhere or have Ahsoka, and I'm like, that's that we need a TV series for that. We need all of that, on its own thing. I'm glad this was as simple as it was.
Yeah.
What they could have done though, if they were going to bring one character to give him a little more of a redeeming, would be Boba Fett.
Yeah.
That
could have been
one TV show.
Speaking of Boba Fett, one thing I thought of after when I was driving home was if erase Book of Boba Fett, that didn't happen. If they haven't introduced Boba Fett whatsoever in the new Disney era, Boba Fett could have been in place of Embo,
working for the Hutts.
Yeah,
I thought that working for the Hutts, and in the end been like, oh, you're right, and kind of be in the middle, but that's kind of the character that I see Boba Fett as, instead of how they kind of made him a little too nice in the Book of Boba Fett, is what I think people would have been happier with that a little bit more darker, a little bit more but that was just the thought.
Well,
I think if you had him show up out of nowhere, though, that would have had a lot of baggage, because you'd be like, well, where did he come from? What? How is he just like magically here? Then we need, I don't know, not that would be a bad thing, but
yeah, I think
truthfully, Boba Fett died in 1983.
Right. For a lot of people, he did. He died. He died of Return of the Jedi, and that was it. And they're not aware of anything else. So, yeah, 100%.
And that goes back to if he had showed up and people were like, but he hadn't seen any of the Disney Plus stuff, and they're like, I thought he's already dead. Yeah. And that goes back to they didn't. They want to kind of appeal to more people and stuff.
Yeah.
That was.
I am glad they brought the twins in, though. I like the twins, actually. Those are fun.
Yeah.
They look great. So, did he ever actually pick up that rifle in the movie? The brand new one he comes with?
Yeah, the one I've got Sigourney holding it here.
Yeah.
I think he had. Yeah. They used the scope.
He used the scope.
Because they were looking through the scope.
Yeah. Because Grogu was like that.
Maybe he used it at the beginning. I'd have to rewatch it. He might have used it at the beginning on the Star Planet, maybe. But he had more of
a new disruptor.
Regular.
This is a great comment right here. Max Revo Experience.
Yeah.
Boba Fett and a bunch of bounty hunters showing up would have made more sense. You know,
Bounty Hunters Guild coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have liked to them actually say something about Carl Weathers, though. I
thought we would see something to him.
I was expecting
on.
I was expecting to have some sort of memorial or something when they went to Navarro or
Navarro.
He has a house outside, so there's no reason for him to really go to the town center. He just lands right next to his house and gets out. But
I was surprised they didn't have a.
I don't know about bringing in those bounty hunters, because you kind of already have the New Republic as character. Bringing in new characters to a movie right at the end is, even though they're not, I don't know.
A ship comes in, it lands, door opens, you see a whole bunch of feet coming out, and it's Bosk, Zuckuss, Forlom, Dengar, IG-88.
We know.
And the theme song to the Expendables comes on.
Yeah.
We know who all those people are, but the average person will be like, who are these? What? Who's this?
Yeah. They could all be voiced by the Expendable guys.
I expected all those people to be in the Book of Boba Fett instead of the people they brought in for the big,
Yeah, I remember when they were talking about bringing in reinforcements.
Yeah. In the Book of Boba Fett, I expected at least Bosk or Dengar or a couple of them come in, but we got what we got instead.
Yeah, we got the scooter
well,
game.
In canon, IG-88 supposed to be he's supposed to have died, I think, in the Death Star or something, like in the Return of the Jedi.
What?
He was supposed to have. There's supposed to be like a bit.
I don't think that's canon anymore.
Well, it used to. Well, I mean, it was a part of the '80s lore or whatever.
Yeah. Was it War of the Bounty Hunters or something, or Tales of the Bounty Hunters? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought at one point it was canon that he got roasted at Cloud City.
Yeah.
Because you see his.
Yeah, that's another.
A junk pile where he's included, but I think that was
IG-88
with other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you see parts of him where the Ugnaughts are.
It could be another IG.
In the original canon, you defeat not Dengar. Dash Rendar kills him in the game. You fight him on.
Well, that's not the original canon. No, IG-88. Like we're talking back in the '80s. That's like you're talking the '90s. Like the whole Dash Rendar stuff, right? So
the Dash Rendar thing that would explain why we see Dengar pieces of IG-88, because you're talking about the Ugnaught room where they had like jewelry parts, right? That's what I always kind of went with. Or Boba
that
Fett
was
got
part
there
of it
and
too.
dealt with them.
What Brett just said, there was two different ones. There's one where he's supposed to try to be blowing up the Death Star, and then the other, and that one goes back to the '80s, and then the other one is in on Bespin or whatever.
And that's like if anyone in the chat has not read Tales of the Bounty Hunter, that's a hell of a book. It's David, have you read it? You haven't read it?
I haven't. Nope.
It's actually a lot of fun. It's like it's an anthology. It's like a series of short stories.
I read it.
One of the original.
I read it. Yeah,
one of the original
years ago, but
one of the original
last century.
Lando was supposed to be a clone, so they were sort of experimenting with that idea, but they never.
That'd be cool.
Went with it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't clone Billy D. Williams. He's too.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Clone that? Yeah.
I know, that's what they were thinking in 1979. All right, you got to take it up with George.
What'd you guys think of this?
There you go.
Cool.
Oh
yeah, I was so happy to see it.
That was great. It was. Yeah. I think they realized what they did by blowing it up and being like, "Oh shoot, what did we do?" And I think it was a big mistake. I think they should have just damaged it heavily, and then and then he just repairs it. Would have been better.
I thought they did okay with it. I thought the scene was fine, and like at least in the trailers they showed that it was going to be there. If they hadn't showed it to us beforehand, we might have felt it was more of like that's convenient or kind of bad writing.
Yeah,
I thought they didn't make a big deal of it and said here's a new ship. I thought they did a good job with it. And
As much as I love the ship he made with what's her name, and that was a cool scene, him flying that Pelimoto. That was a fun scene, and the whole thing, that whole montage was fun. I think, and but it doesn't make it practical. It's not practical if you're a bounty hunter. Like, where are you going to put?
Well, how are you going to take Rada the Hutt around in an N1 starfighter?
He needs. So now he's got his.
That was
the boy's got a baby. You can't have a sports car with a baby, Art. You know this. You had children.
Baby's got friends. You need a minivan.
You got to have a baby seat. You got to put them in the back. You got to put all their shit in the back. Yeah, you got to have the minivan and the sports car.
I feel like they wrote the story of Rada the Hutt and how we're taking him here and there. Well, how are we going to take him here and there? Well, we got to have a big ship.
Yeah.
Do you think they could have done anything? Do you think they should have done a different ship, giving him though, and maybe something, and not done another Razor Crest?
I would be open to it.
Certainly answer yes to that. He's already had 2 ships. He could have a third. I think it's exactly what John or whoever just said, that they made a mistake blowing it up. They like.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I think you bring it back, maybe just give him a different ship, right? A different.
I think people tried the Razor Crest to him, and the new ship would have been like, "What is this ship?" So they just throw a bit of yellow in it so we can,
Yeah.
So
you can make new toys.
Yeah. Repaints. We're gonna get another HasLab Razor Crest.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
that would. No, I think that would frustrate people.
I saw one last month at the Comic-Con up here. The one seller. He had one in box.
How much?
I didn't notice because I just kind of like, oh, cool, and was more looking at that.
I'm waiting to see if anybody's going to customize their HasLab Razor Crest with the yellow. Somebody's going to do it, I'm sure.
Somebody just run it again.
If I was as into collecting back then, I probably would have backed it and gotten one. Because it is cool, and it would be cool to have. I would put it next to the N1, So
there's a lot of them out there
that's had one, and I wouldn't mind getting one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I will say, for my Patreon members, Art, there will be a Razor Crest released very soon. You guys can print out.
I got my hands filled. I tried to print the Doc Ondar's door, and that was giving me trouble. So baby steps.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I got to talk to you later. And it was too big. It didn't fit on my. It was too big for my pad. So I got to break it up or something.
Okay. We can chat
Speaking
about that.
Ships, what would you guys think?
I didn't have a lot of time to mess around with it. I only had a couple minutes, and I was like, "Oh shoot, this isn't working." All right, whatever.
What were you saying, Brett?
Make it TBC sized.
I was just saying, what did you guys think of the U-wing making an appearance in the movie?
Oh yeah,
I was pretty excited about that.
I was excited.
The U-wing.
Yeah,
I want to know how they fit Rada in. I wonder how they fit Rada into the U-wing, though. There's not a lot of space in there, and he just magically was outside of it.
Grogu used the Force to,
squeeze him in.
Just shoved him in. It's like shoving the door closed. It's like you're packing a minivan when you're moving. The U-wing doesn't move that fast.
All right, let's talk about humor. Let's talk about comedy. What were some of the best jokes in this movie? And what were some of the worst jokes?
Grogu sleeping on Rhoda was funny as hell.
That was great. I was like,
I'm up.
The Anzellans.
They were snoozing. They were great.
I love those Anzellans.
The Anzellans are funny. Just calling him baby and.
Yeah.
And I went into it hearing a little commentary about beforehand that the Anzellans was just enough and it wasn't overdone. So I was glad to hear that because they cracked me up. And I was gonna grab my Babu Freakers upstairs to gauge how big a Black Series ship would be. Not to get off topic.
It's one ship you could actually get in Black Series.
I was like, they could build that. That would be awesome. I would do that.
Already, Art, are you saying you want to 3D print an Anzellan ship?
Maybe.
John
I want
will
Hasbro to do a Hasbro official one, but yeah, if they don't do it, yeah.
I did think him like
Either
Mando
one.
staring at the Anzellan ship and be like, how the hell am I almost thought they were gonna have a scene with him like shoved in there like a casket.
I did too.
And I'm like, are we gonna
climb on top of it and try to like I don't know.
He's like just holding on.
That was a scene that I thought was funny because he was so desperate to get off the planet, and they're like, "We got our ship, we got our ship." And
yeah,
like,
he gets there and he's like, "Oh shoot, I'm not going to survive this. I'm poisoned. I'm in the swamp.
I'm dead."
This is
the
it."
other part that made us laugh out loud was when Grogu was sliding him into the log or into the cave and just banging his head. That's just a simple joke, but it landed well. It had all of us laughing in the theater. Like I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
I thought his little mud hut was fun. How it shows how old Yoda made his hut on Dagobah. That they just slowly but surely.
I'm just imagining a puppet Yoda just going.
and then when the bomb's going off, and he's like, "Come on, we gotta go."
Yeah. He's like, "Hello."
Yeah. They upped their puppeteering game with this one. He was so much more believable because I remember when they would have Grogu walking and it looked like he was just floating and he was just like doing this. The Anzellans, I thought puppeteer wise were the weakest part because like when they were climbing, I could see their hands not actually touching anything for a couple of movements, but Grogu was like they dialed that in. He was good. He was really good.
Star Wars gets criticism for the humor. You think back to the Ewoks or whatever else. The dumb jokes and there's always been kid humor in Star Wars, and I thought this was like on brand. I thought they did a good job. So like it didn't bug me.
It's been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never recall ever like just sighing at a bad joke in the film. Nothing comes to mind where I was just like, oh, come on.
Yeah,
they were all pretty good. I mean, some of them definitely were more aimed at kids than others, but I thought it was fine. Yeah, I like the humor.
Yeah, it was good.
My son thought that it was, he was laughing at stuff and he enjoyed it. Honestly, the jump scares. There's a couple of jump scares in the film, and they actually like scared the crap out of my wife and my son.
Yeah, the Amani one. In the ship, in the dark ship.
Yep.
My kids were laughing at me because I didn't jump out of my skin. What was it? I forget
the other one.
Was it the dog?
There was the rat. The rat.
Was it
was in the pipe.
In the tunnel, in the pipe,
Yeah, that scared. That was the first one. Then the Amani was the next one, and that one scared him. So, my son he didn't like that.
Yeah, those Amani were pretty terrifying. Pretty
terrifying
going against them in murky waters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like
someone give us a Black Series figure.
Okay, this is a good transition to talk about action figures. So, what would be your top 3 figures you want out of this movie?
I
Brett,
mentioned the.
Can I go first?
I mentioned the Anzellans. I want all 4 with the new Grogu with his shield. The ship would be great, but I'll take their little speeder. That little speeder they zipped around on.
Oh yeah,
so
that'd be great.
You want a HasLab of the 4 Anzellans and the little speeder for $300. Sold.
Don't use the H word around here.
Nick, what were you gonna say, Nick? What do you want?
I think it's it's awesome if we get some of those Amanaman species there.
Yeah.
And then that can get them to get an Amanaman in the TVC, hopefully in the Black Series too. So you can do.
He's one of the last of my job as denizens. I need him and Ifant Vaughn are the only 2 I need in my palace over here.
For TVC art?
For 3 3/4 TVC, whatever you want to. I'll take the old one. I just haven't come across
the 2002. The 2002 or 2001 one. I have that one as well. That one's good. That's fine.
It looks great.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I mean, he's just going to stand there in Jabba's palace. But these ones, were they a little darker, though? Like the skin
they look
texture
like
on
it.
the
They might have. Yeah, they seem like, I don't know if it was just the lighting or what. I would say the droids that the security droids, but there were so many different types. It would be hard to nail down which one. You know,
there was a lot of like
during the movie. I was like, oh, I like that one. Well, that one's cool too.
Yeah, there's a lot of kit bashing going on with these droids.
Yeah, I feel like they would do the one with the big satellite dish on with the big round top. They would do because he was kind of the main one. I feel like they would do that one, and if they did like a 2 or 3 pack, you know, maybe one the super battle droid combination, or it's interesting.
The B one was kind of most prominent. The B one where they had the shoulder Shaw thing on them, and they featured them pretty closely. And I know Funko's made a
there was one with
the
whole
the fur.
Yeah, that was one. I was like,
get
that
them
would
in
be
a snap. Cool. Yeah,
that was like a commando droid. Wasn't
knowing
it?
me, it wouldn't the fur wouldn't sit right for me, and it would just piss me.
All right,
well, they had the commando droid heads ones, and then they had a B1 version. It was kind of a mixture. It was a lot of.
There was a K2SO head on one of them too.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, there was parts of K2SOs on a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
build droids.
My top 3 figures.
Yeah. Well, they're remnant droids.
Yeah, there you go.
For Black Series, I would want, I guess, for both scales, but I would love an Embo, Rod of the Hutt. I actually those are and the Amani. I think those are the 3 standouts for me. Like,
I forget which figure. It might be the Mando figure on the Black Series, the side art. You could see a little bit of his hat.
I'm sure they're doing Embo. They've got to be doing.
So
Embo.
that one, I'm almost.
That'd be cool.
Tuesday, we'll see an Embo.
I agree. I really want.
Will he come with the dog? Hopefully, he comes with the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, we need a dog. We need like the G.I. Joe team to jump on it and give us the dog. They do the animals really well.
The G.I. Joe team jump
every time.
Yeah.
I've almost gotten a couple of their packs. There's one that's been sitting at GameStop with the Scorpion. He just looks cool.
It's so, dude. He literally sits in my Jabba's castle or Jabba's diorama fighting the Mandalorian.
Nice.
It's such a cool image. Yeah, you need to grab that one.
I might get it and sell the figure because I don't care about the G.I. Joe.
Yeah, the figure's boring. Use it for a custom or something. Like it's boring as heck. The one with the dinosaur actually is kind of fun too.
I'll make him an indoor commando or something.
Yeah, I literally just got it for the dinosaur.
I'm kicking it. I saw one time at GameStop the crocodile or alligator, whichever one it is, years ago, a couple years ago.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's a nice crocodile.
I wish I grabbed it because it was pretty cool. So
it was. They had them for like $10 at Ross. They had like several sets of them for a while. It was
back to Star Wars, John. Back to Star Wars.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I want to hear from Brett.
Brett,
3.75 scale, TVC scale. What would you like to see from this movie?
Yeah, definitely Embo. The last Embo we got was the clone animated version, and this is a great figure.
Oh, there you go.
And
Hang on, let me make it bigger here.
But it's still it's an animated style.
Oh yeah.
Focus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, to get a Mando and Grogu movie version, realistic interpretation of him would be awesome. And then definitely have to agree with you again, David, with the Amana Man. This is the last Amana Man we got. This is I think from like 1999, I believe. This is a pretty decent one, but I would love to get him in TVC, just get a little bit of updated one. If there's any way we could actually fit him on a card back, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Since he's an original 96er character.
That was a Power of the
2001.
Jedi 2001.
Yeah, Power of the Jedi. Yeah, 2001. Mm-hmm. It's a good one, but it's been 25 years or whatever. So I'd love to see him and get him on a
one wasn't that long
BBC card back. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like yesterday.
The frog. What about the frog that almost eats Grogu? Because that's the same species that's in Jabba's palace, right?
If this was 1999, you literally would have a frog who would grab Grogu and eat it. Like it would be like its own set. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see another stab, like the Hut stab that they were doing, which I'm sure that thing was modded in some way, but I couldn't see it. And have that with Mandalorian, or have it with the droid, and the Amani would be great. But like I did a custom Amani a while back, but like I know they're gonna do awesome shit with their articulation. Rada, they can't do a static Rada. They have to do one that can actually articulate well, and they're gonna have to put like a lot of articulation into that tail section. Like we need to have them be able to stretch out and like get up, and like we need something. Just putting him on a Jabba the Hutt body is not going to work. He
just take the Stretch
dynamic.
Armstrong, what they did with Stretch Armstrong, and just do that, and just do like
there you go,
rubbery and with the hard goods head. And if it was the 90s, that's what would happen.
That's exactly what would happen. But I would love to have one that actually could like move around.
John, didn't you try doing your own Jabba with many, many joints in it? Or was that, am I thinking of something else? Did you try designing one like that?
No, I got people that requested it, but I'm like, I didn't want to touch it. I saw someone do something like that, and it was, I want to say SHF. Did one, and it was ugly. It looked like a caterpillar.
Yeah, because you have all the cut points in the body, so it's not going to look that great. So
yeah, it didn't look great, but I'm just saying, like, if there's a rod, you gotta give him something. Like, you can't just. I don't know.
Have you seen? What is it? Hot Toys? Didn't they do a Rada? Didn't they announce a Rada?
Yes.
Oh, they did?
How I'm curious how articulated or if his tail end is just static.
I mean, knowing them, they probably have a rubber body with like a big wire through it. I could see that.
I just want him. I want him for the back massage scene, just laying flat out on his belly.
Two droids, back massage droids.
Just a big slug, big leech.
That'd be 0 points of articulation.
Gosh,
yeah, that would be something.
That'll be a Disney Parks exclusive.
With real feel skin.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
What about the Dejeric monsters? The gladiator.
Those are cool.
What do you think the chances are that anyone will make those? Do you think Hasbro would do that? Like,
I think now they will.
Smaller ones.
I think they will now.
I'm sure
it depends how successful the movie
is.
It depends how successful the movie is.
John, as an artist, wouldn't you love to get contracted to design something like that, to be a sculptor of something like that? I mean, that'd be a fun project, right?
I mean, Hasbro, if you want to call me, we can do something.
I'm just saying, like,
come on.
Like, if someone made the decision to put money into that, I think that would be a really cool project.
That would be
articulated.
There were some really cool monsters, and I like the fact that we could actually get a good look at some of these aliens that we only ever saw as like little weird holograms.
Yeah.
I thought that was a lot of fun. Like the big gorilla guy was cool. The centipede one was wild. Yeah. There was some cool stuff.
I think here's Kurt's comment about doing a HasLab. I really do think that this could work as a HasLab. You guys know that I'm a proponent of like figure packs for for Black Series.
Would you want it to be an actual Dejeric? Would you want it to be a Dejeric board game with the figures, or them to recreate the arena from the movie with the creatures?
No, I'd be okay with just like a cardboard and some bones.
Just a cardboard disc, like a pizza tray.
I thought you were serious.
That sounds familiar, dude.
That was a callback to the Rancor, obviously.
Oh my god!
Well
no, I don't need the arena, because I just think like some good articulated monsters would be really cool.
Yeah.
Brett, I got something for you, bud. I got something.
All right.
What if we get both?
Yeah.
Because if you take the size of those figures, if we did them at like 1/18th scale, and then you had the arena, that would be about the size of a life-sized Dejeric table.
You're right.
And then you could literally have the figures sitting on there, and you could turn the whole thing into a card game with dice, and you can move them from spot to spot. Oh my God, Hasblab, hire me! I will do this shit for you.
That's a great idea.
Dejeric the card game. Four Horsemen. I'm coming up on you.
Well, they have a Dejeric table right now you can get. That's a game.
But they don't have posable figures, Art. That's what I want. I want the toys.
They just have.
I want.
Yeah, you have them, right, Art?
This is them all right here. I just grabbed them.
Show a couple of them up close.
But you can't pose them. Those look cool, though.
And these are the main ones.
Rancor. Yeah.
They're the main ones.
I get that.
They have these little discs, which is weird. So
I want a Rancor-sized, whatever the big gorilla guy was. I want that. Yeah.
Yeah, or each character could come with a section of the arena. You could do it like that. It could be a mail away, made to order project that took them 5 years to make it, or all of them, or something like that. I don't know. But
what's funny is I never really looked at. The only two I really paid attention to are these two, obviously because they're the main ones from the original movie, And when the movie was showing, I'm like, when I saw the movie this morning, I was like, oh, is that what some of them look like? So it was interesting.
Apparently, honestly, something that popped in my head.
He's got the big staff and stuff.
Yeah. So when I was watching that section of the movie, I was thinking, these aren't monsters. These are just aliens, because the gorilla guy has clothing on. The other guys are using weapons like a person would use a weapon. So these are not stupid animals like you're just Roman fighting. So they actually have some intelligence to them.
They didn't put the outfit on this guy. He made the outfit. They're sentient.
Yeah, he went to Target. He bought that vest.
Well, that's what was great about the scene, is because when they knocked out the electrical power of the lasers and everybody could escape, obviously they were all forced to be there, and so that made a lot of sense. I loved it when they all escaped and started rampaging through the town.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, they stopped fighting immediately. They're like, screw this.
And that gives to the scene this one. You saw this one in the trailer. Exploding out of a door, so you're like, me watching, I'm like, they're gonna escape, So it kind of gave it away a little bit. I kind of wish they hadn't even showed that.
Although I will say the absolute murder spree that Centipede went on as it busted out and it went into the train, and I guess God knows how many people it killed. Like you heard them screaming from the train as it went in there.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
What's the guy's name in Monsters Inc? The main bad guy?
Oh yeah, Randall, right?
Randall. Yeah, the salamander guy.
Randall. Yeah, that's his name now, Randall. It looks like
he's Randall.
Evil Randall, even though Randall's not good.
Randall could turn invisible, couldn't he, in Monsters Inc? Yeah.
Eviler Randall.
Eviler Randall. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was. And how they expounded on which one, I think it was this one, had the electricity that was that was then they
made the little guy more dangerous, right?
Yeah
and stuff. So
I thought that was cool.
That was a fun scene. That was cool. For
okay,
sure.
Related question: stop motion animation. I saw a post the other day that Phil Tippett's team did work on this film, so they did stop motion for some of it. And I was trying to figure out where it was. I have an idea.
I know.
What do you guys think?
I know exactly what it is. What do you think it is?
I think it was the big droid guarding the twins' door. I thought it was the big.
Okay.
They looked
any other
motion to me.
Any other picks?
My two that come to mind is the Anzellans or it wasn't the monsters, because they were definitely CGI. I feel they didn't look stop motion.
Well, the Anzellans I thought were just puppets, but maybe they were stop motion. I don't know.
Stop motion puppets? I don't know.
This is going to be a weird one, but I was kind of thinking Imbo. I know
it's
probably CGI, but I remember one scene with him walking where it seemed, I for some reason I thought the way he was moving was kind of like stop animation, but most likely that's CGI. But I remember thinking like something was a little bit weird about his movements.
Do you guys remember them using stop motion recently for Star Wars? It was in the Skeleton Crew, and the kids were escaping that giant crab in the trash.
Oh yeah,
that was also stop motion animation. The giant crab.
What about the dragon?
That was cool. That scene,
and you can see that it's kind of, you can still kind of tell it's different than CGI. You know, when they
at a slightly different frame rate.
Exactly. So, John, what do you think it is?
So it is the robots. So the robots on the door. I didn't at first when they were moving. I'm like, okay, this feels stop motiony, but the way they were moving, I kind of felt like they were probably being CG animated, but at like a 12 or 15 frame per second speed versus the 24 to 60 frames that the film was being filmed at,
like intentionally to make it look kind of
and that's done. Like CG series have done that before. That's not unusual. It's just another way to make it look like it's stop motiony. And I was looking at a lot of like the interaction between the characters, the robots. So I think there is CG elements to the robots, but from my understanding is that those were traditionally stop motion animated. That's my understanding.
Is it your understanding because or are you saying your guess? Like, has there been any information?
No, that's what I've read. Is that that's the only thing I've read that was stop motion.
Oh, okay.
I would concur with John in his conclusions.
I concur.
The council has voted.
Yes.
But it was very well done. I didn't pick it up initially, but after a couple of seconds, I was like, there's something going on here for sure.
Yeah.
It was really nicely done. Which it makes sense though, because like these big giant robots, like they're a little janky, like that makes sense. I was good with that. That was fun.
It makes me wonder why did they just do it as just to give? Well, I mean, they did it for Skeleton Crew, so they must enjoy having.
Phil Tippett needed a payday.
Well, he deserves it too, but they don't have to use him. But I think maybe that's fan service too, from genuine, from Filoni and everybody that loved what he did in the original trilogy.
I mean, you're right. They don't have to do any of that. I don't know if that was that Phil Tippett's studio that did that. Do you know?
Which one?
The robots.
Oh yeah, he's in the credits.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I know Filoni and them are very much into like the nods and stuff. They love all of that.
I was surprised to see his name in the credits. I was happy to see he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
Yeah.
Doug Chang had a cameo. Did you see that? Did you guys see him in there?
Oh, I missed that.
Is he one of the pilots?
He was an X-wing pilot at the end.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that was Doug.
I'm guessing. I saw his name in the credits, and I when he flashed on screen, I thought that might have been him. So,
I thought that was Doug too, and I mentioned it to my wife, and she looked it up, and she's like, "I don't think it's him. I think it's somebody else." But I'm like, I don't know. It looks an awful lot like him.
I'll have to look at the credits again, but anyway, I caught that. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, it looked like him to me for sure. And my wife was like, "No, that's another 60-year-old Chinese man or Taiwanese man."
Yeah. How many stars do you guys give it? Out of 5.
Out of 5? The whole movie, or?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Siskel and Ebert. They give it their give us your review.
I think it's a good 4 out of 5 for me. But I'm a harsh critic in giving everybody in something 5 or 10.
Okay, well, it's out of 5, so we go 5 stars is the highest. Brett,
4.5.
Yeah, I think it's either I'm somewhere between a 3.5 and 4 stars. I think I'd give it a 4.
Yeah. Okay. John?
I don't know, man. That's hard.
Okay, well, Dave, we'll come back.
I'm thinking hard on this.
So I'm definitely a 4 out of 5, and I could go a little higher. I think it kind of depends on your expectations and what you expected it to do for you and what kind of movie you expected it to be. So for me, it met expectations. I think there's definitely better movies out there that are more dramatic and have more, like it's a very like popcorny movie. It's like popcorn entertainment kind of. Nothing is too heavy. Nothing's too serious. So I guess I give it a 4. There's definitely could be more dramatic. What's the word I'm trying to, like, when a character's really going to die or something. There's more on the line. Movies that really like take you to the edge. This is not that kind of movie. This is more of like a lighthearted family adventure movie.
Yeah.
So.
You were never worried anyone's gonna die.
Yeah.
I'll go with 4. Like, it's of the, a Star Wars story films where it's not like a main entry. It's I think it's better than some of the other ones. But I'd say 4 out of 5. It does exactly what I wanted it to do. Like, I knew the quality of Mandalorian going in. I loved Mandalorian, so I'm already biased. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Like David said, it did what it was supposed to do. It told a story. It didn't, like, I knew no one was gonna die. Like, no one, like, you knew Grogu's not gonna die. Mandalorian's too money, too much money for them to die. Like, he's their bankable character at this point. So yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, Mr. SW has a good comment there, and I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's Pat. Hey, Pat. Yeah, no, it was good. You're right. It's come down to expectations. Yeah, I loved it. I was happy with it. So
yeah,
for a popcorn flick. Yeah, for a popcorn flick, I'll give it like 3.5 to the high end of a 4.
There you go.
Out of 5.
Yeah.
I'll be
so, like, if you rated this, if we took, I don't know if it'd be fair to even like compare it to the other non-episodic movies and the Disney stuff, like the TV shows, I guess, because I kind of think, honestly, I think of like Mandalorian and Andor as like kind of like their own films. You know what I mean? Like, you can just watch. They're
totally different. You can't put them. I mean, you'd have to find other movies that are like, to me, it comes off as like a comic book type of movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's what they're going for.
I think that's what it is. And it has that, sort of like what George Lucas wanted. The serials type of film. And if that's what they were going for, and that actually is what they were going, then they nailed it. And I would even give it a higher score based on that. It really is made for, what a lot of you guys have said. You take your kids there, you guys are going to have a blast, and they did. So, really, you could say it's even higher, a good 4 out of 5, but maybe even a 5 almost.
Hey, Pat, I agree, man. I think you're right. It feels like a collected arc of a comic book, like a Back in Black and from Spider-Man, or The Dark Knight Returns, something like that. It's like, it's not a huge, it's just a part of that story that you can read or watch on its own. I think there's elements to video games in it. Like, it does feel a little bit like a dungeon crawler, D&D type thing, because, like, well, that's just kind of the way Mandalorian is set up anyways. It's, I need to go do X. I get told I have to do Y in order to do X, and then I end up running into Z, in order to do these like little bits and pieces. And that's just how that storytelling is. But it fits. Like, it fits it pretty well, and it kind of went back a little bit to like a little bit more of like the Western type stuff, almost not James Bond, but maybe Mission Impossible with like all the gadgetry and stuff.
which part of the movie would you guys go back and watch again just for a cool scene? Like if you were going to watch 10 minutes of this movie, what would you show to somebody who hadn't seen it?
Probably the opening scene with all the callbacks to Hoth. I know it wasn't Hoth, but the Hat-Ats and the walkers. That whole opening scene that was really cool. Yeah, it was a great way to jump in.
Yeah, for 10 minutes, I would agree with Brett, but I'd also put in maybe a caveat of like the Man aliens, because that was actually pretty.
That was a cool piece.
Cool.
His battle in the pit with them and then with the big snake.
Yeah, that too.
To
a certain extent.
Yeah, I do like how they ratcheted it up with like, oh, you think you're done with the Amanamans, and it's like, nope, here comes the next thing. I do honestly. So Disney Plus put out a sneak peek or a look at, and it basically was like the first 10 minutes of the movie. It was that whole AT-AT scene, so I kind of knew that was coming into it. But that opening was a lot of fun. That was him just being like, he's got everything in his arsenal going. He has his flamethrower, blasters. He's got his jetpack. He's just full sprint, kicking ass, and like that is, like that gets you going for the rest of the movie.
It felt kind of like John Wick meets Star Wars, with just cutting through stormtroopers. You know.
Yeah.
Why is there no whistling birds this time? No gauntlet with the whistling birds.
So
I guess he used them.
You got the Black Series figure with you?
Yeah.
Look on his gauntlet.
It's missing.
It's not there. Yeah. I don't know. I was wondering that myself. I noticed that when I got the toy.
Is that a plot point we missed in season 3 or something? Did he like you said?
He left him on. He left him on Navarro.
He forgot him.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to come by.
I don't know. Like, okay, so he didn't like lose them in that fight with Gideon. Did they get?
I'm thinking he used them all up because they're made out of whatchamacallit.
But he uses them all the time.
Where does he get them?
He had
them from the armor. I don't know. Maybe
he gets them from the armor.
I thought he goes to those trailers that sell the fireworks every holiday, and he just buys them like a million. One like a million free for one or something.
They got the Great Forge going on Mandalore. You think they'd be cranking out cranking stuff out?
Yeah, they would have like
they got a lot of foundlings to make armor for.
They need to make their key
priority list. They have a lot of Mandalorians to replace the.
Speaking of, were any of you guys a bit surprised we didn't see the armor in the movie at all?
Yeah, a little bit, but again, I think they had to.
I think the story.
They had to keep it together. Yeah. We can't go visit all of our friends and see all of the toys in the film. So I bet there's a version of the script where they have all of that in there.
And it was 4 hours long.
I think it might go back to they wanted to keep it like if you hadn't seen any of the seasons of The Mandalorian, you can jump into this movie and be totally fine. Oh, he's just some bounty hunter that's working with the New Republic, where
Yeah, that's a great point. I think that's what they. I think that's what they wanted. I think they wanted to almost give it a relaunch.
Yeah.
And that I agree. Her story was told too. Like she went with Bo-Katan and they're on Mandalore, making more Mandalorians.
Yeah. And he kind of walked away from Mandalore a little bit at the end of the series because he's like, because they were like, you have a place here, you can be here, and he's like, yes, but I also have a home on Navarro. I have other things that I need to be doing. Right. So
he's like, I'm with you guys and I help you guys, but I'm not, I'm not here to help, bring Mandalore back to its glory. That's not my thing.
Yeah, which honestly I'm great with because like that was, towards the I like season 3, but once we started getting to like, and part of me was like, is he going to become the king of Mandalore? Is this where we're going with this story?
I enjoyed the
I'm
whole.
glad he's like back to the John Wayne type character.
That was a good storyline, but yeah, as a storyline for him, I'm glad he didn't stay on Mandalore. His thing is to bounce around and mission to mission and be a bounty hunter kind of thing. That's interesting, and but I thought the whole Bo-Katan and restoring Mandalore thing was fun.
Mm-hmm. And I have a feeling we will come back to it at some point. I know we will.
I think there's still more story there. That'll be having a
100%.
mission. If there's a season 4, have a couple episodes where he's got to hunt down some Mandalore and help them out and get them back home. That'd be fun.
Hey, I have a plot question for you guys. This is more my criticism towards the plot. I don't have a good explanation. Why the ship that picked up Rada to take the gunrunner ship to get him out of there, to take him into hiding, why was it crashed and shot up back on?
Why did it land? Yeah.
Why was it
there?
That
was
blown apart?
Why did it look like it's been there for a century?
Yeah, it was all overgrown.
Well, it crashed through the jungle, so if it crashed through the jungle, all the jungle stuff got all over it. Mm-hmm. But why did it go to Nal-Hutta?
Yeah, he's trying to hide from Nal-Hutta, so I was confused about that too. I just assumed they were in on it, and it was a double cross, and they were bringing them to the twins, but then they were crashed.
But why did? But there were bullet holes through the windshield into the droid's pilot's head. So they shot down the guy that was bringing them back to him. So that was the part. I thought that was a plot. It didn't make sense to me. But that was the one thing that stuck out.
No, but unless it's what Brett was saying, is that the other bounty hunters, intercepted while he was
so he traced him.
Yeah, they caught him right before he could get to the Hutts on the Hutt planet, right?
But my point was
that just because they wanted to bring him in instead of the other guy.
Why do you need to shoot the ship? Why do you need to shoot the ship down?
Yeah, if you bribe the guy to take Rada back home, then the guy brings him back home. And you let
but it would be other bounty hunters.
Oh, poaching the bounty at the last minute.
Yeah. So
yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
But we don't see any other bounty hunters. We only see Embo. So you would assume it's like a Boba Fett thing where Boba Fett shows up before Han and Leia.
No.
So
maybe Embo poached the bounty, and we don't.
They had
I don't know
those man things in the ship as well. So
and then the fact that the ship was just ready to fly again, and they just took off into space with holes in the windshield and stuff.
It barely did.
Well, I don't think they never actually took off into space. They just they're in the atmosphere.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I didn't like it. I thought it was.
Yeah, that was a weird part.
My kind of headcanon. I see Embo catches up with the gunrunner and convinces him to take him to the Hutts, and you'll get a cut of they get to Nal-Hutta, and the other bounty hunters try to catch him, and they crash, and
so
Embo goes
wasn't
in and takes
the gunrunner just a droid?
Yeah. I think it would have made more sense if the gunrunner ship was just parked neatly in front of the palace, because they paid the guy to bring him there. But it was crashed in the jungle and overgrown.
Well,
it would have been. It definitely is a weak point in the plot, in that why it ended up.
It'll be on the DVD.
There's probably a cut scene or an extended scene or something of what happened.
They'll have a comic book.
The other plot criticism was similar to me. Is the guy in the swamp hut fishing? I don't know what the deal was with that character that we never knew anything about, and he just kind of showed up, and it was just a.
Have you seen the show Swamp People? People
like a guy from Louisiana.
Yeah,
that would have been funny if he had a Louisiana accent. That would have been hilarious.
But just like that character, I don't know why it needed to be there, and I don't know the importance of it, other than he gave the medicine to Grogu. So
he gave the medicine to Grogu. It gave someone to interact with Grogu, I guess.
The forest allows the universe to work in mysterious ways.
Yeah, I guess.
What is he saying? Embo clocks the ship.
All right. Embo clocks the ship, leaving Navarro, shoots it down. Yeah, but they wouldn't have been over the Hutt planet when they shot him down, because the droid wasn't taking him to the Hutt planet. So that's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow they force him. Somehow they force him to go to
double-cross. Dave, the droid probably double-crossed. That's why he's going to the
I got
planet.
it. Yeah.
And then Embo steals Rada to take the bounty.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or some other bounty hunters. Doesn't even have to be
yeah.
Whatever, but yeah.
Well, maybe I wonder if maybe he just like ditches the ship in the swamp because it's like they just need to get rid of the ship.
Yeah, and he decides he's going to drag Rada through the swamp back to the palace.
Yeah, Embo's very strong. He's a tough guy.
Did Embo say anything? Was he totally silent? I don't remember.
Not totally.
He talked not basic. He didn't speak any basic.
Yeah.
He spoke in the background. He was talking to the swamp guy.
Yeah.
But you were seeing it from Grogu's point of view, where he's hiding, so he couldn't hear him. But you can hear him in the background speaking. Mm-hmm. And then I think there was one other time he said something.
He talks to the twins. I want to say briefly, but he's a silent but deadly type of guy.
Yeah, they kept him kind of mysterious.
Mysterious, yeah.
With a big old hat.
But with the guy, with the swamp people guy, they needed somebody that understood the local, the snake, and had you need to rub these two things together. That's easy. Yeah. You needed a local to kind of counteract that. Which was as far as it was a cool little scene with his whole shack and him.
Yeah, it gave Grogu his time to shine, for him to show character growth and maturity, and goes to
whole scene with him. That whole scene with him taking care of him, I thought was fun. It was interesting. It was a nice little slow paced scene or extended scene.
I think Nick made the point that Grogu was too babyish in this movie, right, Nick? Didn't you say something like that early on?
I would have preferred it to see him a little more grown,
interacting just slightly.
You know what I mean? A little more mature. Yeah,
I thought it was a little inconsistent. Or whatever. Yeah, some scenes he's little baby, some scenes he's taking care of. It was a little bit, all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to get to see him say like his first words, like in basic.
Yeah,
Matt.
Oh, Matt's jumping in.
Hey,
what's going on? It is.
Hey, man.
Matt.
I just wanted to pop in and say hey for a little bit. I can't stay long, but
it's okay.
Hey, everybody.
You're allowed to stay if you've seen the movie. Have you seen the movie?
Yes.
All right, you can stay.
Yeah. I saw it. It was good.
We started the stream by saying, who did we go to the movies with? Who did you bring with you? And what did you think of the movie? Why don't you give us a little rundown?
So on Friday at 3:10, me and my wife caught that show. And I thought it was just a fun Star Wars movie. Nothing too involved, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a fun movie. We both enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah.
What was some of the what characters do you want to see in Black Series?
Well,
since you're a Black Series guy.
I mean, Embo's a given.
Highlights? Yeah.
Embo's a given. Due to box art that we've seen. I hope they include his dog.
I can see
we kind of need Marok.
Remember how they did?
We have Marok, but the canine Marok.
They did Cad Bane.
It's a female. It's not Marok. Marok has died.
Oh, is that right?
Dog from Clone Wars, and this is a female, and it's like Kyber or something.
I guess I forgot that.
Yes,
okay. So
I only know that.
Clone Wars? I don't remember that.
No, off screen. Since then, it has died or something. It's not that.
Well, whatever its name is, we need the dog.
Yeah. Yes.
My prediction for Black Series is the dog is an exclusive 2-pack. The standalone figure will be in the main line, and then there'll be a 2-pack offered for
kind of like the Cad Bane in his little droid.
And Toto 360.
The Toto, yeah. That
who knows? But I'm sure we'll get.
I don't know. I think, Rada.
I get that deluxe Rada, probably $50 or $60.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for all of you guys. Out of all of you guys, will you guys go and watch it again in the movie theaters?
No.
Great question.
I hate going to the movies, actually.
I'm not a movie. We're not movie theater people. It was,
I can't stand going to the movie theater. Yeah, absolutely. Just despite that was the first movie we saw in the theater in probably 15 years.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And that's
Okay,
not an
well,
exaggeration.
I thought
We
we
do
were
not
bad.
go to the theater. So,
We only
Okay,
go
for-
a couple times a
okay.
year.
If your kids, for the guys that have kids that are still active, if they ask you to take, they want to go again, then would you go?
No, you can see it. You can see it on Disney Plus in a couple months.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, legitimately. I mean, I have a 55-inch TV at my house. You know, like when I was a kid, like it makes sense to go see this multiple times.
Oh, sure.
But like,
Yeah.
I got a big TV. I got Disney Plus. I don't need to go see it multiple times. Like there's very, very, very few movies I will
I'll probably
see
watch it
multiple
again,
times.
but it'll be right in there. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would go to the theater again to watch it a second time if somebody wanted to go with it.
There you go.
In fact, one of the adults that was with us yesterday, that was his second viewing. He had gone the night
Oh,
before
is that right?
already.
Nice.
And he's guy our age. So yeah, I could go again. But will I? I brought my whole family, so I mean, I probably won't.
Probably not.
But I would. But
if one of your kids, though, Dave,
I
it's his
enjoyed
birthday or whatever, and he says, "Dad, I really want to go. Take me." Then
I'd go.
If they pushed really hard, of course, but I would hem and haw for a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's what dads.
I mean,
are
our
supposed
kids
to
are
do.
grown; they do their own thing. So.
It's too expensive, man. It's you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it is
I'm already making choices on what I go see in the theater, anyways, because it's so damn expensive.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Food is ridiculous. Drinks are ridiculous.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, like there's just in general, there's very few movies I will go see more than once.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw Avatar, the original Avatar, a couple times. I saw the Lord of the Rings movies a few times each in the theaters.
Yeah.
Maybe I saw some of the prequels a couple times, but like none of the Marvel movies I think I've gone back and watched more than once. Yeah.
I think since I was able to get a home theater room that I enjoy, I probably haven't seen a single movie more than once in the theater because it Matt said, it's just so expensive.
It's expensive.
It just takes a few months. You know, it used to be it would take like a year before stuff came out on home video or whatever.
Yeah,
but
now it's just a few weeks.
Yeah, now it's streaming.
Yeah.
Dave, blow yourself up, man.
And Brett, for like the cost of like a good TV, you could have a really nice home theater experience.
Oh, definitely.
That looks good.
It costs nothing.
Yeah, get you a good sub. Get a good surround sound.
I mean, what is it like? Walmart has like a 75-inch TV, on sale for $25 or something around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. That's awesome. Is it comfy, Dave?
Dave, where'd you get that helmet?
I have a voice changer. Can you hear me?
No.
There you go.
That's Disney Store, right?
When did that come out?
That's
recently.
One of my new pickups. Yeah, Disney Store.
That's awesome.
Oh, geez,
David, I am surprised it fits you because we got some big heads.
I have a big head. It does fit. This thing won't shut up, man.
That's
Hang on.
cool.
I didn't know that came out. Inside. It's got the lights, and it's nicely padded and everything. It's really cool. It's $120, I think, is what it was.
You said that was is that a Black Series helmet?
No, it's not Black Series.
It's a Disney
Store,
I think.
Galactic Archive. So
okay. So I have. Where do I?
That
where
part
do I have
around
to go
here,
for that?
David. What was that? Plastic or what is that? That part on the back.
It's actually has fake leather on the back, like this neck piece is
fabric.
fabric.
It is actual leather.
Oh, I thought that was plastic.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's all plastic.
That looks good.
That's nice. That seems very well done.
Nice scratches on top.
I'm gonna put a video out reviewing it here soon, but I wanted to show it off because it's one of my favorite new things I got. So,
Nice.
I got the Lando one here too. This one you guys showed you.
Oh, that looks good too. Okay.
Yeah. This is
how much is that one?
Same thing. I think they're both like 120. They're expensive.
Can you adjust
does
the face?
that thing
There you
adjust?
go.
Yeah, so you can sit there and
Yeah.
be mysterious like Mando.
Wait, is that Billy D. Williams? It is Billy D. Williams.
Pull it down ever so slightly.
I love that moment. We have to show the audience in case you didn't.
Who's that dashing, handsome man?
In case you were.
That's cool. Hey, what's up, Brian?
I just had to show those. Those were my May the 4th purchases. I logged on to Disney Store that morning and got those 2 helmets. That was the one thing I bought when everything dropped.
That's cool.
I'm pretty excited to get those.
I want to find a Darth Vader helmet that'll fit my fat head.
Yeah, that's hard.
I know.
Mine barely fits.
I have one Vader helmet. That's the only helmet I have.
Does it fit, Matt?
It's actually very comfortable.
Ooh, which one is it?
So that's the Kenobi version. My son got it for me for Christmas one year, and it is surprisingly comfy. And when you put it on, everything is red. The lenses are red.
Is it the Black Series one, or is it like a
It's the Black Series one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw one for sale.
I have the earlier Black Series one, and I don't think it's red. I think that the Kenobi one, I think they did the red lenses. They changed it slightly.
Yeah, everything has a really nice red hue, when you're looking through it. It's pretty cool. But that's the only helmet I have.
So you're going to have that alarmed look on your face when you're like putting it over you're putting the helmet on.
That's right. Yeah,
you put the neck piece. The neck piece barely fits around my neck. I'm like,
is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. If it barely fits around you, I am doomed.
So with that
I will suffocate.
With this one, if you just have the neck piece on, when you activate the breathing, it's the labored breathing because it's not the full helmet.
Oh man,
it's like his injured breathing. Yeah,
that's cool.
It's nice. I like it.
We had, for all you on-card people, we had a tragedy. So I had this on my wall.
Yeah.
Starkiller. He was with he fell, and the card.
It popped right off?
It popped right off.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Is that the reissue or the original?
This was the reissue.
Reissue.
Okay.
So.
Wow.
Do I glue it back on or just? Because I don't have a TVC. I don't have a loose TVC setup that he would fit in.
The Force has shown you the way.
Well,
Art.
He doesn't. My main TVC setup is kind of Jabba's denizens and that. I don't know where I'd stick him.
You can put him somewhere.
But I was impressed how clean it almost is.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I was like,
I do have a question because I feel like we're kind of moving out of the movie. Are we done? Okay. I do have a question about the movie. Just one last thing. So with the setup that we have at where everything sits with the Mandalorian and everything, if we get another season, which I think we will, where do you think it's going to go? What are we doing?
Maybe a little bit of him doing random jobs with New Republic, and possibly, like I said, the Mandos are coming in and they have, hey, Mando, we have this or that, or I think maybe random people, because it seems like most of the fan base likes when he's kind of bouncing around and doing random stuff, and maybe having an overarching story for the whole season, in the background.
Something that I was kind of hoping for in the movie was a little more Imperial action.
I said the same thing, Matt. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it just kind of came and went in the first 15 minutes, and that was it. I mean, we already have tons of Imperial troopers, but they were only on screen for just a short time.
Yeah.
So maybe if they do another season, maybe we'll see some more Imperial going after some more Imperial remnants. Who knows?
Maybe some more weird, like Imperial AT-AT versions or ATR, like just rando stuff. Yeah.
I would like to see it swing back towards the Thrawn story to kind of lead up to maybe another big movie where you bring the Ahsoka series together with the Mando series.
Yeah.
And have a big big epic movie with the final battle against.
With it being on Disney Plus and tie it more to Disney Plus now that it's kind of in that,
I would assume Ahsoka season 2 is going to work with that. I mean, that's got to be Ahsoka trying to get back to the galaxy. They got to have. I'm assuming Ahsoka's like Rebels, and
they're gonna.
If we don't get Zeb in there, I'm gonna be mad.
They got to throw in a Mando episode to bring up the viewership in the middle.
Save the show.
Yeah. Well, what they'll do is they will have one episode where they get Ahsoka back miraculously. She just arrives in a ship and they don't explain where she came from.
Yeah,
she just shows up.
That's funny. Yeah, who knows?
Just finds a way.
Yeah, my thoughts on that.
I thought the majority. I thought the majority of fans. Yeah, sorry, Dave. I thought the majority of fans, after season 2, I thought it actually ended kind of the best there if they left it. But since they're continually bringing it back now with season 3 and now the movie, I don't know. It's they're gonna have to circle it back, I guess, with the whole Mandalore theme and have some sort of final battle, I guess. So.
Final battle for what, though? What would the final battle be?
I don't know.
Because we already had a battle for Mandalore. Mandalore is being reestablished. So
yeah.
So if he's going after, if he's collecting these cards, and he's taking on Imperials, he's going to eventually work his way up to some big fish.
Yeah, it's got to be Thrawn or whatever.
They've got to continue. Do you know they're going to continue it mainly just because they introduced it into the ride at Disneyland now, and he's integrated into that. Yeah, and that's not something they just put together for just the movie. That I feel like it's going to be there to stay for a bit. So it's
so I'm not aware of this art. Can you tell me about this?
So the Smuggler's Run ride. You go into the Millennium Falcon. The other one, you have a pre-show with Hondo Ohnaka, and you have the, Chewbacca's lending the Falcon to him to get this coaxium, and it's just one. This is what it used to be, and it's one. You get in it, you fly to a different planet, you get behind this train, and you get the coaxium, and you come back.
Mm-hmm.
The thing was, it was kind of boring because after a couple of times, it's like, okay, that was it, So they changed it now. They started just this weekend. Introduced Mando into it. Now, before you go into the cockpit, Mando comes on and he has a mission, and Grogu comes on the screen. It's more stuff with the people in the back to do instead. And this halfway through, you have an option of going to different planets. You have there's different more things to do and stuff. And during the ride, Mando shows up on the screen and talks to you instead of Hondo. Introducing all that, I feel like they're going to continue this on, whether it's a show or another movie. I feel like it's going to be a season 4.
Well, isn't that kind of supporting of them like redressing parts of like the start? The what is it?
Yeah. Just the Galaxy's Edge,
the Galaxy's Edge. They're kind of redressing that back to
they're getting away from just having a straight story. Yeah, they're getting away from just having a straight storyline. They're just like, just give what the fans want. Bring in Darth Vader, bring in the big three, Han, Luke, and Leia. Throw in Mando into Smuggler's Run to get people back on Smuggler's Run and change it up a bit because it's getting a little stale. People are
That's cool.
Kind of like Star Tours, where you go on Star Tours and it's a different experience every time. You kind of needed that in Smuggler's Run.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Interesting.
Hey, Arthur, when you were in Disney, did they have the new characters there when you were there?
No, we went this past. The new characters only started about a month ago, and we were about 2 or 3 months ago, back in the beginning of February. So we just missed it, but. We'll be back. We go all the time.
So are they going to have Imperial stormtroopers running around instead of a bunch of First Order?
They do.
Now?
They just did that.
They have.
Nice.
That's cool.
But they have the area, the other side. They still have the sequel trilogy characters going over there to where the Rise of Resistance ride is. I don't know if it's the First Order Stormtroopers over there, but the area where Smuggler's Run is, and then the Imperial Outpost, where there used to be First Order area, now is kind of around Millennium Falcon is where Han, Luke, and Leia hang out, and then over by the other side, if you look at the map, is where Darth Vader comes out, and he walks around and gets to a point, and he takes a photo op with people, and then goes back. So now it's regular stormtroopers, So
yeah. So
when we were there,
on top of the Falcon now.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Just curious.
Yeah.
If they put it back to the OT round one, or
when we were there, we had a little interaction with the First Order stormtroopers, and we were walking away. And I think I had my Darth Vader hat on. He liked that, And my son turned around and said, "Buckethead." And he was like, gave him a stare, just kind of like. It was a fun little moment that I wish I got on film, but I didn't.
How old is he?
He's 12, so he's it was a good little interaction. He had one of his prompts that he did. I forget what he said, but it was a fun little moment.
I bet those guys have a lot of fun at park.
Buckethead.
Yeah. That's one of the things when you encounter that I found, when you encounter a non-masked character, when you encounter anybody that's just in costume, it's more interactive because you're talking to a real person. Where when you run into Darth Vader or Stormtroopers, it's like, what do you say? Like they have these lines that they say. It's a little harder to interact with the masked figures. As cool as they are, you kind of like, let's take a picture and that's about it. Where you run into Ahsoka, she chats with you and you interact a little bit.
The troopers. So I've never been to Smugglers or whatever Galaxy's Edge. Clearly I can't even say the word. Do they have preset lines that they have recorded?
They have a bunch of them, and it's the hand motions, the way they move their hands when they go like this. It's a line. It's all in the glove, I think, from what I hear. And so
interesting.
It's really well done, but from what I hear, it's the different hand motions and motions that they do that signal what line they say.
Okay.
So,
I always thought there was some guy with like a microphone inside.
No, it's not
talking.
Yeah,
that would almost be better because then you can interact with them more. Where now it's obviously, but they're mostly for the kids. It's not really.
Yeah.
Right. You got to have that voice.
Audio coming through the helmet. Right. It's just audio coming through the helmet. It's wild.
Just audio coming through the helmet, and it's
Yeah. I did not know that.
The droids. Did we discuss the droids in the film? We did.
We're talking about which ones are our favorites.
Especially the security droid. We were saying, Matt, how hard it would be to narrow down which one I would want.
Yeah, but he wants to know what's happening before that. We need to rehash everything we talked about before.
Matt, go back and watch the stream real quick.
I know I'm tardy. Came in late to the party. Yeah, those droids looked awesome. The B2, the super battle droid, was pretty sweet.
Yeah,
and they even had the little
commando droid looked really cool. The commando droid head.
Yeah, and there was a K2 head on one.
There was a KX droid head too. Yeah. Maybe that's what I thought. Yeah, they look fantastic.
They had the droid. I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but on the not Rebellion base, but the New Republic base, there was the 4 droids that were walking along in different scenes. Those are actually at Galaxy's Edge now.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen the little ones. They don't bring them out very often, but they I never saw them on there, but
the chunky BD droids.
Yeah, the chunky BD droid. Yeah. They kind of designed it because you made some like that walk by themselves and stuff.
Did you guys catch the blue R2 unit that they were pulling out of one of the X-wings?
Yeah.
Right at the beginning?
There was a couple.
Yeah.
There was I want to say there was a maroon one too.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, wait a minute, are we going to get Luke? Is he coming? What? It's fine.
That would be nice. That would take you out of the movie, I think.
Right? Yeah, we were talking about that. That was literally what I said. I was like, that would have been too much. But I thought that was kind of fun to see a little blue R2 unit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's definitely around.
The hangar scene was great. Seeing the Y wings and all that, just just kind of walking through the hangar. I
Mhm.
like the little montage at the beginning when they land at the base. That was cool.
I think we saw
and Mando and Zeb were doing their walkout. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm. Was there a B-wing in there as well?
Oh, I don't know.
The cameos were a little goofy.
Yeah, they need to tell Filoni to
yes,
stop with
we see
the
the
hat.
directors. Yes, we know who they are. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
he's been in the show before, Trapper Wolf.
I know.
He's a character.
I know. And so has Rick Famuyiwa and Deborah Chow. And I know. We see him.
Was Deborah Chow in the movie again?
Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't notice him.
I don't know.
I just got my final comment for the movie is like it was all about Rod of the Hutt for me. I thought that was fantastic.
That's a good character.
I loved seeing him fight the move.
All about the Rada.
When he rolled and he spun, when he pancaked guys. Like I just never thought I would enjoy seeing a Hutt fight or move. And even when he was just like playing in the waves at the beach with just
he became a
I love
that was fun.
A really good character.
Him at a hut on the beach. You know, I never.
Yeah, the Hutt on the beach.
So he was
everything.
So wasn't he in the first that original Clone Wars movie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he was like the worst.
Stinky.
Yeah, he was stinky. Yeah. So like the worst part of that Clone Wars movie was the best part of this movie.
Dare you?
Yeah. But there's so much worse stuff.
Yeah, and
I didn't rewatch the Clone Wars movie, but I actually been rewatching season 1, and there's some really big highs and but there's some big lows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it started out a little rough.
It's a rough,
but it ended good.
But I've been getting to the good part of season 1. You know, there's some good arcs. You know, I just finished Ryloth's trilogy and and stuff.
Yes.
The Ryloth.
All right, Sky Guy.
Yeah. It's a little. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, it ended great.
But I'm also glad they didn't kill off Embo. I was worried they were going to kill him off. I'm glad they kept him around to possibly
in Embo and live action.
Got to show up for a sequel.
Yeah, he didn't say much, but he was awesome on screen.
Yep.
Well, I mean, since they killed off Cad Bane, they got to have somebody with a big hat.
I was
Mandalorian to fight.
I was a little mad. That was that frustrating. I'm like, really? Why did
Cad Bane's not dead? I don't believe it. He's not.
They can still.
I mean, if Darth Maul can be cut in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see was it Toto 360 dragging Cad Bane back to the ship?
Yeah. I did have
the actor
pickups. I got
the actor that played Cad Bane I thought was phenomenal.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got Muddy Mando.
Nice.
I picked him up. The guy, a group I'm with involved on Facebook, a local collector group. One of the guys said he was going to be at a small convention, small card. It's actually like a Pokemon card show, and he had a booth. And I'm like, I'll show up. It's free, And he had a bunch of stuff there.
Toy shows
it's my one Mando. I got another Mando, but I always regretted not getting him. For some reason, I wanted the muddy one.
You can always make your own muddy one. Just shove it in the dirt.
Let me.
Yeah, the mud.
So I'm not killing you guys.
The mud actually has kind of a cool feel to it.
It's actually textured on there.
Yeah.
Interesting. I did not realize that.
Yeah, that's cool. It feels like it's applied to the plastic. Yeah, that's cool. I've got it.
Anybody else have any pickups?
I've got him holding that egg.
Yeah, I got a pile. I can wait for everyone else.
I got to show something real quick here. I got a 2-pack here. Hang on.
Oh, that looks cool.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
What is that?
So it's a comic pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Galactic Marine and Commander Keller. He's got like a soft goods cloak. I got him in a lot of figures. I bought some other stuff. There was a jumbo figure in there, and this came with it. I'm actually going to sell these. But anybody watching the stream wants a loose, brand new, never opened loose pack of these, let me know, because I'm actually putting these ones up for sale, but they're kind of cool. It's just
that's
not my
cool.
thing. So, but
Commander Helen Keller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Got some cool soft goods. He's got like a cloak over the, the clone. Anyway, that's one of my pickups.
Nice.
What else you got?
Who's got something else? I don't need to.
I've got quite a few here, and quite a few down there.
Okay. Oh, no,
so yesterday I filmed a review for Lord Starkiller. That's a pretty cool figure.
Wait.
Oh,
it is.
I didn't pay full price for it. It's not worth $43, but it is a cool figure. Yeah.
What did you get yours for?
So I got it from GameStop with a $25 coupon. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered it from GameStop, and
I saved a money. It is cool though.
John, hold it up there.
I just didn't want to pay full price for it.
Yeah.
I mean, 43. That's a lot for my figure.
Yeah.
Is it
so it's kind of weird. It's it is.
It's a little screwy.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a little bit too long. You can't just like put it down. It gets, slightly past the feet.
Yeah. Yeah, it is long.
So it's a little wonky. I need to put a cape on him. He needs a cloak or something.
Yeah.
But he is cool. Like he's got some good detailing on the back.
He's extremely posable.
Yes. I was
all those sabers. He really
here. Pull me up on the thing again.
All right.
I couldn't believe this. Look at that knee.
Yeah, the knee gets way past
freaking knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he does need thigh swivel though.
He does. Yeah, he's really cool.
You got a question here.
Still a very cool figure.
Do the extra sabers stay on the belt?
They do. The hooks on, I don't know if I can show it. You get, there you go. If you see how deep that hook is, they actually do. They stay on the sabers stay on. Yeah. Honestly, something that I'm not super fan of. Like really, one of the hands is a saber hand. The other grippy hand can kind of grip the saber, but it's loose. It's looser than
the left hand. It grips some better than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sabers are cool. Honestly, I put them all in my Doc Ondar store because like I made like a little saber bin, buy one get one free.
Right.
But
that's
I
cool.
don't, I got a pile of sabers that he doesn't need 6 sabers hanging off of his belt. So he's neat. I like him.
Yeah.
He's got some wicked Edward Scissorhand stuff going on.
Yeah, little Freddy Krueger hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's fun.
Nice. Yeah, I've got several things here that I haven't opened yet. Still have Tonway in the box.
I'm looking for
I want to get that figure.
Yeah.
I saw that today at GameStop.
Did you? Still have Tonway. Still have
I like the Camelons or whatever the heck.
Still have these two in the box. Haven't opened these yet.
You bought those, Matt?
Yeah. Hey, this is the only one. So
that makes 2 of us.
It's easy. Yeah. Yeah, I got them.
David, I have seen you buy stuff before. Let's not pass judgment.
And then Cav and Misty. Or Misty and
Cav. That pack looks cool. Yeah.
Depending
Can you open it up? Yeah.
Hang on. Let me make you big here, Matt. There we go.
There we go.
That's cool.
So much glare. Yeah, these two are cool. It's kind of funny. So it's Misty and Cav here. And on the front, it's Cav and Misty.
Oh.
So, yeah. But that one, and I got the Plo Koon and the Wolf, Commander Wolf, Clones of the Republic.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious if the Plo Koon legs are updated.
They don't appear to be.
Ah, okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't opened it. And I don't watch other reviews until I do my review, just so it doesn't skew my opinion.
Yeah. But that's my favorite look of Plo Koon. I like that.
I'm not sure, honestly. But in the floor, I still have the new Purge Trooper and the Patrol Trooper from Fallen Order. I've got the ARC Trooper and the Commando Droid and the Phase 1 Coruscant Guard with the Battle Droid down there as well.
Nice.
So I've got several I still need to open and record, reviews for them. So, yeah. Yellow Mage shirt, B1. Oh, that's right, Prophet. You did put yours on the Jawa. That's right. I remember you telling me that. I bet that looks hysterical. That's cool.
That's fun.
You know, in Watto, my Watto review went up this morning. That's a very, very fun figure. Yeah.
I love that wing effect on him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He is so fun.
Watto's a lot of fun.
Good, actually.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they did a nice job with him.
He looks awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He is a lot of fun. That wing effect, honestly, like this past wave with the Genosians, they were knocking it out of the park with those like flappy wings and all of that. Like this guy, I mean, the fact that like I can see like multiple positions of the wing flapping is really cool.
Watto's I think look better than the Geonosian Warrior, but they're nice to have. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have that Geonosian up here?
Brett, you get any new pickups? Sure, you must have had a few.
Well, we're kind of in between waves on TVC. The last one came in, gosh, about a month ago. I don't know. The most recent is probably this guy. So the
nice.
ATRT.
That's
I
cool.
do like the design of that trooper. But yeah, this is a pretty good vehicle. It's pretty solid.
Very posable.
It's very posable. It's very sturdy. It comes with a stand, but I actually don't use it because the thing stands on its own pretty well.
Yeah.
I think it stands good if you're just making a running
good
position.
engineering.
Hey, Brett.
I guess.
Yep.
Did you know if you folded that thing up into a crouching position, it fits into the back of your AT-AT?
I heard that. I haven't tried it. I do have the AT-AT.
Ooh,
And
cool.
I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, I did hear that.
If it can sit on that little ejection plate, so when you press the button, it'll hop out.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, I'll try to give that a shot. Yeah,
it is fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I don't know if it counts, but I did get some stuff back from the grader. It's not they weren't.
Oh yeah, no, everything.
I get a few things. I get graded. I get vintage Kinder graded, but then every once in a while I'll get some like TVC like this because. I wanted
beauty.
Yeah, I mainly just wanted to get it graded just to get the custom acrylic case for it so I could display it.
Yeah,
that's the Salacious Crumb that came with the Jabba set.
What's the grade? 85 plus?
Yeah, 85. That's just for new stuff, new modern. That's kind of average, but it's fine. I wasn't too worried about the grade. I really just wanted the case.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome.
And I do collect Empire Strikes Back vintage Kenner. I'm trying to eventually get all the ESB vintage Kenner carded, and I have all the Bounty Hunters and 48 backs.
Oh,
and
nice.
I finally got my last two graded. So I got the IG-88.
Wow.
So I collect all the Bounty Hunters with the Revenge of the Jedi. So they're 48 back B and 48 back C, basically.
Nice.
So I saved this one and Dengar for last because I knew they were like the worst. The worst shape ones because this one displays really well, but it's got some like spots on the back, like some very slight mold spots. So that ended up giving it a 70 grade, but I still really like it, and I wanted, I had all the other Bounty Hunters graded, so I wanted to get that one graded.
Cool.
That's
beautiful.
Awesome.
That's really neat.
And then the Dengar was the very last one too. So now I have all the Bounty Hunters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
this one's a little bit harder to find, so he's a little rough. So I got a 65, so not great, but it's still
bubbles
displays well.
The bubbles
are tough on this one because he's so chunky. The figure's so chunky.
Yeah,
it's really hard to find a clean bubble for Dengar. So
it's so cool having him in that case, though. That's so nice.
Now I just got to get Boba Fett, which I don't know if that'll ever happen unless I get a benefactor or something. Because he's just if you get a Boba Fett on card 48 back, or really any Boba Fett on card is just ridiculous expensive.
Yeah. You can do it. Just put it on the CC and hang yourself next day.
Yeah,
I almost
put on a
loose
Klarna 4Pay.
I almost got a loose Boba Fett, Kenner Boba Fett at the Comic-Con. He wanted 55 for a loose one.
With the gun or not?
That's not
I don't remember if it had the gun. It might have had the gun, but yeah, I thought it wasn't too bad. But he didn't make the cut since I got the Falcon, so I was like, oh, just the Falcon.
Yeah.
I got something to show you guys.
That's another pickup. That's another one.
Yeah.
The big Legacy Falcon.
Wait.
Nice.
That's a good one.
That was kind of my TVC holy grail, is to have a TV scale, and I knew they would never do a HasLab, So I was like, I'll just get this.
All right, look at this one, guy.
Next week.
Okay.
Party.
Somehow Palpatine turned.
Oh.
Oh wow!
What in the world? I have not seen that. What is this?
Wow. Yellow.
The golden.
It's sun faded. It was blue.
Oh.
It's yellow.
Yeah.
How crazy!
Wow.
That looks cool. It looks like a prototype or something.
I know. It's a yellow hologram of Palpatine.
Did you leave it on the porch? Or what happened?
I got it from a guy who's had it for 20, 30 years or whatever it's been, and it was obviously in a window or something. And he gave it to me for free. Actually, I bought some other stuff.
Dashboard.
So
wow,
I thought that was kind of cool.
Send it.
Cool. I would leave that as is.
Dave.
Yeah, I know. It's got the comm check and it's got the little promo on the back.
Dave, send that it.
Send it in for grading.
Oh wow.
Send it in for grading.
It's wild.
I love it. It's great.
It looks cool, man.
Tell them it's a variant.
Yeah, variant or a prototype or something.
Oh man.
My Falcon did come with figures in it, and which is cool. It came with an Obi-Wan here, but
he got Darth Maul.
Oh, no.
He snapped. I went to sit him in the chair, and he just totally his midsection snapped. So now
he could sit really well.
Yeah,
he can. Yeah,
put a little blue tack on him. He's not going anywhere. He's Max Rebo'd.
He has all these really
got another
puppy.
piece. Oh yeah,
there
we go. Dave,
oh my,
up, buddy.
Here you go, brown snake Yoda.
Those eyes.
I love it.
Wow, that's actually
Those eyes.
really cool.
Yeah,
on the Jedi card too.
This is the brown snake Yoda Gentle Giant Jumbo. Yeah, on the Jedi card. Local toy shop had it, and I got it for $100 or $90, something. It was crazy because they sell for $200. So it was awesome.
Oh,
and with
that's
that,
a good price.
There you go, Nick.
Oh,
the AT-AT driver.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, I got that one.
That's really cool.
Beautiful. So you're getting pretty close to completion there, Dave.
One more.
Holy cow!
That's three this month. 3 of them.
Dang.
Oh man.
So David, I got a question for you, because I dabble in the jumbos. I have about 6 of them.
Yeah.
And I've got 2-1B because 2-1B is one of my favorite figures going back to when I was a kid.
That's a hard one to get.
They were supposed to come out with an FX7.
Yep.
But it was like you had to be a member. Do you know what the deal is with that? Did it ever come out?
It's not going to happen. I pre-ordered it, and they went out of business before they shipped it.
Oh,
so it might have been produced in a warehouse in China somewhere, but that one, a Man, Max Rebo, Droopy McCool, Skiff-Guard Lando. That's 5 pre-orders I had of the jumbos that never came out, and there might have been a 6th one. I can't remember, but yeah, unfortunately.
I wonder if we'll get a Man in the Black Series now.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah,
I really hope so.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about that earlier.
I don't know.
Brett, which 6 jumbos do you have? I'm curious.
Well, let me see. I've got Boba Fett, of course, IG-88. I'm a big fan of the Ralph McQuarrie concept art, so I've got the Luke, the concept Luke, and the concept Vader.
Yep.
2-1B, and then I got 000 because I'm a big Dr. Afro comic book fan.
That's one I do not have. I do not have 000.
Yeah. And I had a Snow Trooper, but I ended up selling it because I was out of room and I needed money for something. I can't remember what, but I sold a Snow Trooper.
That's cool.
Sacrilege.
I know. Sorry, Nick.
Wow. Well, hey guys, I gotta go. I've got to get up somewhat early in the morning, but I did want to just pop in and say, hey, I know I haven't streamed with you guys in a while. Wanted to pop on.
Well, thank you, Matt. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for letting me join.
Nice seeing you, Matt.
Happy Memorial Day.
You guys. And, y'all have a wonderful night, and catch you guys next time.
All right, man. We'll see you around.
Matt.
See where I'm at?
Give me 1 second.
They make new media jumbo characters. Yes, they do, Prophet. They have made jumbos for Mando. They've got a brown suit Mando, silver suit Mando. They've got Ahsoka. They've got Thrawn. They've got what was the one that Brett just mentioned? 000. Yeah, they have some modern characters.
They made.
I have that brown Mando too. That's a good one. I forgot I have that one.
Yeah. They don't make anything anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
They don't make anything anymore.
Here's Nick's pickup. This is great, Nick.
Oh, that's.
I did not even know what that. I'm glad you explained it because I was like, who is that?
That's Wyosley, who's the guy who Luke sells his feeder to in Star Wars.
Fake fan over here.
Yeah, sorry, the lighting's not the best on it, but
no, it's fine.
In Legacy Collection 2009 figure, and this is a phenomenal figure. It goes for a little bit.
A great
now.
Design.
Oh,
the robe! I thought he was some sort of a. I thought he was some sort of a Jedi with that brown robe. That kind of threw me.
No, he's from the original canon. And here's another gem. And I think, honestly, I wish Hasbro would, if they could just re-release, I'd be fine with any of these re-releases. Here's another Legacy collection there. Malakili, the Rancor Keeper.
Cool. Yep.
This is a fantastic figure. Like,
I need to get that one.
You know what? Honestly, yeah, I would just get it. Because by the time they release this figure, who knows? It'll probably be 2033, maybe for the Return of the Jedi in 3 3/4. And I'll show one more piece since Brett was showing some Kenner goodness. Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
Picked up nice Royal Guard, unpunched. Nice. Not bad condition. It's kind of it's got some beater a bit to it, but some parts are, it's probably like a 70 or something, or 65 condition, but it's got Toys R Us sticker, and I actually like the stickers on them. Some people they don't like the store stickers on them. I'm kind of the opposite. I'll take that any day because I love it. You know, it tells the story of what store it was in, etc.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You get like a Zeller's one or a Target or a KB Toys. You know, brings back the memories. So
I get it. Yeah, especially when you see that little like KB Toys like sales sticker on there.
Yeah,
I've seen both sides of the argument of people that like mint on card of like, no, I want it clean with no sales sticker, and then I've heard people like you said, having the history, and you know it shows what you bought it for, what it was originally went for, you know, when it was in store. So
I think like
what you like.
I don't know about for you guys, but like I put a lot of like emphasis, or I remember where I get certain toys. Like I can pick it out. I remember exactly when and where I get things. And so like I'm looking at my Rancor, my Power of the Force 90s Rancor. Like I remember when I got this thing and where I got it from.
Yeah.
Things like that. And so yeah, like leaving the sticker on for me is like, I don't know, that just kind of like connects you back to that a little bit, which is
well, when I got my first Royal Guards, it was Christmas '86. I got 2 Royal Guards. It was like, I was like, yes,
yeah,
you know, I got the Emperor, and that was probably my best Star Wars Christmas. It was at the end of you know, the twilight of where you could still get stuff.
Anyone else got any?
Well, I don't have anything in front of me with me, but I was perusing Big Bad, and I actually got 4. What was it? Where's my phone? 4 Disney figures, and then on top of that, since I had them in my cart, I don't really buy because of shipping. I usually just wait till it's in stock. I threw in the Watto, the Geonosian Warrior, 2 of those in Tom Way in that same box, as well as I gave up trying to find General Veers in store. So I threw him in there too. So, and I just shipped it. So I got a box coming, but let me see. what Disney figures it is. I think we did. I don't know how we're still online. But it was they were on sale. These figures, so I jumped on it. And I got a kind of a little bit of a Disney area going on. I got those out of the 4, they were the Hawaiian ones. I forget who made them. Let me log in here and I could tell you what company made these.
Yeah, Brett, I've only got it that latest wave. I've got the General Veers. I don't have the Snowtrooper Commander yet, or the what's his name there? Greedo. Yeah.
Those came in pretty late. Yeah, I actually got those. Yeah, just maybe a few weeks ago.
I had Amazon pre-orders. I have Amazon pre-orders and nothing's been coming through. I got my Veers from Fourth Moon Toys, so
it's hit or miss.
Amazon.
What's funny is at GameStop, I usually frequent GameStop because they get a lot of stuff in store, and so I don't have to pay shipping and stuff. Yeah. And I asked them. I saw the commander. I was like, oh, cool. I need a Snowtrooper. Another. I'll probably open this and put him in my Power of the Force AT-AT.
That's exactly where mine went too.
And I wanted a Veers, even though I have the Veers, the Power of the Force Veers. I was like, I want the updated one. I asked them. I was like, we didn't order him because nobody pre-ordered him. I'm like, so they didn't order one. And they're very slim pickings on TVC and
So I actually ended up with 6 General Veers, and it was like nice because one because Pulse messed up, and in one order they sent me 3. One issue was I forgot that I pre-ordered it from 2 different places, and I meant to only order it from one. And what part of it was my mistake, but then I ordered one, and then I accidentally ordered it, and then I canceled it. The cancel didn't go through. There's just a big combination of me and the store messing up, and then I ended up with 6 Veers. I sold 3 of them because it's a pain, like trying to return. I returned one to Amazon. That was like an extra that came in for some reason, and then I tried. It's a pain to return to Pulse. You have to pay for shipping to return an item to Pulse. So I'm trying to sell them online. I sold 2, but I still got I think 3 extra, maybe 2 extra. I can't remember.
Yeah, I've got 1 Veers right now, and I've got 3 from Amazon. But I don't know. Amazon just, I think they're shipping everybody else's out, but not mine. So it's just like I got a bunch of pre-orders and nothing's coming through. It just says order received. So I might just cancel everything with Amazon and either go through Hasbro Pulse or I'll just get it from Fourth Moon. Actually, the one thing I like about Fourth Moon Toys in Toronto is they're doing collector grade. So they're they'll send you a collector grade mock with a star case, which I think is phenomenal. So that actually saves a lot. But I do like ordering from Amazon because I want to open them too, right? So sometimes Amazon sends them in great condition. Sometimes it's all
if you don't mind the condition it comes in, Amazon's fine.
Every once in a while they surprise me with a perfectly clean card back, but usually it's beat to hell.
I don't know. I've been getting a lot of perfectly clean card backs from Amazon. It's actually screwed things up because then I have when I get a nice card, I don't want to open it, right? So anyway,
rip it open.
Yeah.
Well, I got a few things. We're good. So we talked about the Geonosian. I really love this guy. I think he might legitimately be my favorite figure from Black Series of the year. He has so much articulation, and he comes with a whole extra set of wings. I mean, it's just such a unique figure, and the fact that I don't think he was a deluxe. I think he was just a regular release. Wasn't he?
He's just a regular. Yeah, he's just a regular release.
Yeah, he's cool. He's really, really cool. I got the what's the Poggle the Lesser. I got him for TVC. So like I got 2 Geonosians, although this guy's, like way taller than the other one. But that's pretty cool. Kind of already showed off the Darth Starkiller, Lord Starkiller guy, and the Wada. Like both of these are great. I was really surprised how posable this guy is. I am going to call this a Wampa. It's not a Wampa, but I got a Yeti from.
Oh wow!
Oh, that looks
I don't know
cool.
I can't remember what the company is, but basically they're doing like a Bigfoot Yeti type line. They do like a big werewolf thing, but he is huge. He is absolutely huge, but he looks kind of like a Wampa a little bit. So he's going to be like my big pissed off Wampa for whatever. But he's a lot of fun. Loose collector, yes, thank you. He's pretty fun. If you guys are into like big like cryptid monsters, check that guy out. And I was kind of hoping Gary would be on tonight because he loves the mythics. And I'll just real quickly just kind of show these 2 guys or these 3 guys.
All right, we can cut the stream. Just kidding.
Got it. Done. We're done. These 3 guys came in. So I mean, I like Mega Man. He fits in well with my Star Wars stuff. So this guy is just like a bounty hunter type guy. Just weird ass alien fish guy because why not? He's painted really, really well. And then Sorcerer Green Skeleton guy, Scaffold, which he's really, really fun. And the big thing that's coming out is the Masters of the Universe movie. I don't know if you guys are excited about that, but I am. Yeah. So I have never been happy with a He-Man figure, like solidly just like this is the one He-Man to end all He-Mans. But this guy fits. This is the Mando 1/12 scale Master of the Universe. It's from the 2000s X series. So the sword's not my favorite sword, but this guy's really cool. He's got furry boots. He's very well articulated. He's even got like a rubber chest. And you can like bring his arms together and actually like squeezes the pecs a bit so he can like cross over his arms and get some really good poses on here. It's pretty cool.
So wait, does he have butterfly joints or not?
He does, but since this is rubber, it flexes. So you can pull it back. It all flexes like muscles, which is really cool. That's right. Very inexpensive figure. Although, Prophet, are you talking about the
Bigfoot?
The Bigfoot or both of them very inexpensive, very cheap figures, which I'm being very sarcastic about that. This is you can buy
Mando
several.
Is not inexpensive.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, this is an expensive figure.
Isn't the Bigfoot only like $60 though, or is he more like 80?
No,
okay.
he was like over 100.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's chunky. He weighs like 2 pounds. So every He-Man needs a battle cat. So this is the one they're releasing for the film.
Yeah.
And this is way better than the last one they released for the Masterverse line. The face alone is just so much better. And it's got these really cool glass eyes.
Huh. The articulation pretty good?
You.
Like the posing?
Articulations, yeah, comparing this to the Masterverse one, it's way more articulated. It's actually slightly bigger, I think. And he fits really well. He sits well
when
on
does
top of it.
When does the Masters of the Universe movie come out anyways?
I think it's beginning of June.
It's this summer.
No,
the trailer was with the movie.
We got a couple more weeks for it before it comes out. But it's a good.
I saw they were putting together for the premiere, so they're having the premiere soon because they're putting all I saw pictures of people. They were putting the castle down, on Hollywood Boulevard or whatever.
I think they already had the premiere because Pixel Dan was at the premiere.
Yeah.
Well, since we're not just doing Star Wars, I did pick up another wrestling figure.
What? Wrestling?
Oh. Yeah, I know, Dave. Another Hulkamania.
The Hulkster.
Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
The OG Hulk.
It's a beautiful figure. Incredible.
Ripping his shirt open.
I gotta admit, I'm impressed with. Yeah, I might. I don't know. I don't just. And I got a gift for my sister. She got me another. For you Black Series people.
Oh, the Sand Trooper.
Probably open this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll probably open this one. So.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I guess that's. Well, I guess there. Yeah, there's the 4-pack, which I haven't even opened. So that I already showed with Brett, but
yeah,
I think that's about it. Really, there's more, but I don't know. It's in other rooms.
Yeah.
Anyways,
well, I got Black Series on pre-order. I just haven't gotten them yet. The Tonwi and the Watto and the Genoshan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to those coming in.
Yeah, the Genoshan's he's worth it. He's really cool. Yeah. I want to see someone review the Tonway before,
There's a couple out there. I've seen some reviews.
Yeah.
The Disney figures I got were the Disney Ultimates. I don't know if you guys have heard of or seen those.
Disney
Ultimates. What are Disney? Is it like Disney Ultimates, like Super 7?
I don't know. It was on Big Bad, and it was the first one was a Sorcerer Mickey, Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey.
Oh, okay.
$22.50.
Okay.
So I was like, he was down from $45. So I'm like,
that sounds like Super 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ultimates.
And I think Super 7. I think Super 7 is what I got with the other figures I have. Somebody's scratching at my door. Let's go see.
It's
a bear.
Yeah, that looks about right. I think they have a Super 7 sale going on right now. I see the Mickey one. What's up?
Yeah, so I got well, we just had here's the birthday girl. She turned 1 yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I got that, and then I got a Reaction at Disney Reaction Pluto. So I don't know if he's different. And then they had the same Disney Ultimates. They had Robin Hood, Disney Robin Hood, and then Disney Prince John. So it's a couple different. We'll see if I open them. I don't know. I kept the ones it's the Mickey, Minnie, I think Donald and Goofy. I kept them on card because the cards look so good. I have that. So we'll see. I might.
Well, you said that was the Reaction.
Yeah, they were. They're Super 7. The ones I got before.
Yeah.
I got 4 of them. They were back to local. He does a pop-up. He has a pop-up store everywhere. If you follow him around. And
yeah.
So I saw the
Reactions. They're kind of meant to be kept on, right? They're meant to be kept on card. Yeah. Because they only have like 4 or 5 points of articulation.
They don't seem super articulated, so I don't see really.
I have a bunch of the Reactions. They're just 5 POA. They're like old Star Wars figures.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'll keep them.
They're fun.
Yeah. Mainly because they're on sale. I wouldn't have paid $45, but $22.50. If I'm sitting down and this one sees me sitting down. Hi. The old lady.
I know. I got my old lady sitting in my feet.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, I need to wrap up, guys, because I'm getting tired.
Hey. Hush.
Anybody have any parting comments that you have to say before we end?
Did I show the print?
As far as one other
No, but you should, John. Go ahead. And
the scene with the ATRT coming down the hill in the movie.
Yeah.
If you're going to see 40X, hang on. It's like
Moving the seat. Yeah.
That popcorn ain't staying in your lap.
But that one really jostles you. It's a hang on to your butts.
But you lose your popcorn on that one.
Yeah, hang on to your drinks for that one.
All right, John, let me give you an intro. So I have the vintage toy here, and then John's going to show his.
There you go. I didn't.
So hang on.
I freaked out when I saw that on the screen. I was
This
excited.
is the vintage Kenner one, and it has the wings go up and down like that. It's called the INT4. You put a trooper inside there. But John is working on a Black Series scale one. So I'm going to show John here. Here you go, John. Show us what you got.
So maybe I'm insane for doing this. So I saw it's not completely finished being printed. I got a few extra pieces I need to add on, but I saw it in the film, and I saw it in the little preview they gave, and I was like, oh, that's the dumbest ship I've ever seen. I gotta make this because it's clearly someone knew it from the movie or knew it from the toy, and they're like, we gotta add this in. I respect that. So I made one of these. It's going up on my Patreon next month, so July. It's not in the queue for June, but it's a 2-seater actually. It's got room for It's got room inside for a couple of seats. I don't have the seats in there, but it flips open. It's going to have a little ball turret that points out the front, and then lots of detailing. Lots of detail in the original toy did not have. And the wings fold down, and there's going to be a little gun that pops forward right there. And then detailing here on the back. So it's a really small, fun little ship that I was like, heck yeah, let's make one of these and pop it out and see how people like it. So
do you think Hasbro will ever? That's good. Do you think Hasbro will ever get around to making 3 3/4 mini rig type of things like that ever again, Dave or anybody? Or you think it'll never happen?
I don't know.
I don't think so, but they might do the INT because it showed up in the movie. If they're gonna do it, that would be the time for them to do it.
Yeah. I think it would be a fun thing to do. I think the way they updated it made a little bit more sense. I think
I think as soon as John finishes his model, like tomorrow night, and then they have the live stream on Tuesday from Hasbro, they'll announce it.
Shall we go to the board on how many times that has happened? I've got at least 3 or 4 of those examples.
Why buy it? Why buy it from Hasbro when you can print it for twice as much? With the filament.
Dude.
A lot of stuff. I'm curious.
This cost me $5 to print, man.
Really?
$5. It didn't cost me very little money. Well, maybe like $10, but come on, let's be honest. How much are they going to charge you for this ship in TVC? What did the ATRT cost? That was $70.
$4.
Yeah. They will charge you well over. 100%.
I've been tempted with that ATRT and TVC. It's just too high for me.
Yeah, but the funny thing is they're coming out with one for Black Series that's close to the same price, and then it's a little bit bigger and has some extra details.
Yeah, that one, the Comic-Con exclusive. That's the that one looks pretty.
Well,
the box itself looks sweet.
It is. Yeah.
It'll be just as hard as this set.
Mm-hmm.
Remember too, you get a figure with it too, right? So.
Yeah. It's a nice figure.
Boxes. Just sell us boxes, Hasbro. That's all we need.
There you go. Empty boxes.
Just forget the toy. Just give us the boxes. That's what we want.
I mean, for some people, they would be fine with just having a giant shipper box for a HasLab because they're never going to open it anyways.
That's true.
It's Schrodinger's HasLab, Is it even in there?
Well, I've slowly getting more and more into the loose collection. It's starting to build up now. Every room I look, there's figures everywhere. So
come to the dark side. Come to
coming.
the
That's all sides of it. But, anyways, gentlemen, I think that was awesome. I appreciate you guys all. Thank you, Jason, for hosting, and you did a fantastic job. And John, with your expertise, and hopefully we can see more of Brett and Fat come out. And Art, you're the man. And Matt, wherever you are and sleeping,
he's already asleep
on his pillow.
He's snoozing,
man.
He's snoozing.
And thank you, Nick, for being our great networker and getting everybody together. So
yes,
thanks, Nick. Thanks, David, for having me on, guys. Appreciate you guys inviting me.
Great.
Yeah, anytime. Right.
Thanks to the chat. Thanks, Prophet. Everybody else has been engaging. You guys have a good night. And this is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. Good night.
Good night.
Bye, guys.